And we should officially be live. Are we officially live? I think so, yes. I think so. I'm going to give it a couple seconds before we start this amazing, beautiful show that I have for all of you. Yes. Let's make sure to actually place this camera the right way. I think we good. We should be officially good. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. We're number one, ladies and gentlemen. It's officially time. We're going to be cooking up some ribs, some beautiful ribs. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. And for a lot of you, you're probably looking at these ribs like, why is it yellow? I'll tell you why it's yellow. And for all of you watching, if you could do me the favor, hit that like button. Today is officially the weekend. We have officially made it to the weekend. And for a lot of you, I do know many of you, this is a great day for a lot of you. But to me, as a matter of fact, I hate the weekends. I hate Mondays. It's my favorite day of the week. For all of you watching around the world, don't forget this is a live stream. If you're watching and tuning in right now, there's nothing edited. Everything is live. You're going to see everything that's going to happen here on the stream. We're going to be cooking up some American ribs. There's people around the world, especially in Japan, yes? I have a chef in Japan that wants me to go to Japan and take over his restaurant. The point of the matter is that chef in Japan, well, he has a YouTube channel, yes? Let's just say this for all of you watching. I hope you guys can see this. He does say in Japan that he needs some American recipes. So I'm going to give you an American recipe for a lot of you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we did get about $207 on Super Chats. If you've seen yesterday's stream, you could go rewatch yesterday's stream. But for a lot of you, you don't know how to cook any ribs. That's okay. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. Before we do any of that talking, let's start by talking about the whiskeys we're going to drink. Today, Penelope, bourbon, yes? Is a bourbon, right? Oof. Is it a bourbon or is it a rye? Why does it say bourbon? Oof. Because this officially is going to be one of the ones that we're about to drink. This is going to be a straight rye whiskey, a toasted rye, and for a lot of you, there's a heavy char. We're going to drink this. Also, I'm going to go revisit something over here called Chattanooga. Kind of love this bottle. Beautiful bottle. Also, I'm going to go revisit. I'm going to go revisit one of the most beautiful, right? Most beautiful things out there. This is a beautiful Ardbeg. But you're going to see me do this. So for a lot of you, this is a Scottish whiskey. For the rest are American whiskeys. For all of you watching around the world, hit that like button, Let's get that algorithm going. Let's make sure that we have a good time. And also, it's Friday. We're going to have some shots. Yes, we're going to have some shots. Do me a favor for a lot of you. Hit the like button. Let's get those likes up. And also, who's going to be the first one to super chat? You never know. Every stream is different. We're going to do some shots. And let's start on by saying what we're going to do. So, first off, for all of you that are watching, let's talk about this real quick. These are spare ribs, right? Spare ribs. They're one of the best ribs you could make. I was trying to look for baby back ribs today. I couldn't find baby back ribs, and I couldn't find beef ribs. We have a place called Publix here in Florida, and these things are buy one get one free. So I couldn't find for who dat, one of our members. Yesterday she threw down super chats, and we did get a good amount of super chats yesterday, almost $300 yesterday on super chats. We did get a lot of people that got memberships. So if you also got a membership yesterday, congratulations. Welcome to the membership club. For all of you, I'm going to say a huge shout out to the first person in the chat room, second person, third person. Here we go. Comment in the chat room. Let me see who is. April, good to see April in the chat room. D, good to see D. Also, good to see Farm Kitty. I believe there was somebody else in the chat room. If I missed you, comment down below in the chat room. Point them out is, look. First off, some of you don't know how to cook. It's okay, you learn sometime. So what we're going to be using is, we're going to be using Meat Mitch the rub, okay? This is going to be something we're going to be using. Beautiful. Also, I'm going to also say, we're going to also be using something else, and that something else is going to be called kinders, right? This is what also we're going to be using. So this has salt, pepper, and garlic. So it's going to be the first thing I'm going to put on here. And remember, if you're watching and you're looking, why is my ribs yellow? So instead of putting olive oil, which sometimes you could put olive oil, I wouldn't recommend it. If you're putting on the barbecue, you could put olive oil. But my recommendation, if you're doing this and you want to do it quick, it's raining today, so I want to put something nice. So to start off, we put mustard, all right? You're going to put mustard, the bottom, the top. Make sure to put good mustard. Hit that like button if you like that mustard. I hate mustard, but you're not going to taste it. You will not taste it. Now, here goes the part where we're going to get real dirty, all right? So let's start by doing the bottom, all right? Let's start by doing the bottom. So let's flip this over. Ooh, I'm going to get this dirty, ain't I? By the way, for all of you watching, we can't get this dirty. If we get this son of a gun dirty, we can't get this dirty. If we get this son of a gun dirty, ooh, we're going to have a bad night. I'm going to have to be washing it. Let's start from the bottom. So there is your spare rib. Beautiful. Both sides, beautiful. This one doesn't come with the membrane on the bottom. Usually there's like a membrane that comes in the bottom. It's like a skin. You're going to have to take it off with a baby back. But these you don't have to. If you buy spare ribs, sometimes they're already taken off. But let's do the bottom first. Ooh, look at this thing. This thing's going to last me like 3 days. I don't think I have to cook tomorrow. All right, so we have this going here. Let's make sure we see this. You guys see it? You guys see it? You like it? You like it? All right, good. All right, good. You like it? You like it? Point of the matter is, we're going to get real nasty. Let's start getting nasty up in here. Okay, kinders, the blend. Let's start blending it in here. So we're going to start off with this one. Looking good, looking good. So this is going to be the start, okay? You're going to start off with this one. One thing I don't like about mustard, obviously, I don't like it in my hand. I don't like the smell of it. I don't even like eating hot dogs with mustard, but that's okay. Honestly, for any of you that don't like mustard, you're not going to taste it. So I want to make sure you know, if you use mustard, don't worry about it. You will not taste it. Do me a favor, for all of you, hit that like button if you haven't already. We're going to start drinking some whiskey soon. And for the people that are tuning in right now, commenting, keep the comments rolling. Keep the comments rolling. Here we go. Now it's time to use that Meat Mitch, the rub. All right, let's put this on here. Hit that like button if you haven't. Here we go. Now you can go heavy on this one. You're going to make sure that you don't see any yellow. All right. One of the perfect things is you will not see yellow. If you see yellow, there's something wrong. Let's put the camera a little bit lower. Here we go. You guys can see better, right? You guys can see better. Let's put this sideways so you guys can see. Boom. There you go. All right, good to go. Looks good. So we unloaded a good amount of this. I'm gonna have to open up. A brand new one, but currently this is looking real fine, real beautiful. For the person in the chat room, yes, that comments the most, you will get a little crown next to your name. The biggest commenter in the chat room usually will get the crown, and the person that super chats usually gets a shout out. So for any of you that want to learn what those emojis in the chat room are, that's what YouTube gives you if you're commenting in the chat room. Now, let me see if I can put this a long way. Oh, if I put this a long way, look at this. I put this a long way. It looks real good. Let me back this up. I think this is going to be the way that I'm going to do it. The long way. Look at this. We got to do it the long way. Ooh, let's do it the long way. That's what she said. Let's do it the long way. Oh, I'll do it the long way. Don't you worry. Let's flip this. Boom. Let's flip that. Don't you worry, baby. I'll do it the long way. All right. We're going to flip this again. By the way, this had a little bit of extra meat that I'm going to actually still cook up. So I'm going to keep this in the middle here. Okay, so we have these pieces now. They're yellow as yellow can be. I don't like mustard, so for a lot of you, hit that like, but if you have it, I hate mustard. Point of the matter is, we have somebody just said to put this in the air fryer. How dare you? Somebody said put this in the, might as well just put it in the sidewalk. Somebody says put this in the air fryer. Might as well put it in the sidewalk. Anyways, point of the matter is, let's start putting the seasoning. Salt, pepper, right? Salt, pepper, garlic. Don't overdo this. Don't overdo it. We're going to put the middle here. All right, we're good to go. Ooh, real dirty, real dirty. Okay, now I need to clean myself real quick. That's what she said. We're gonna open the other. We're gonna open up the other rub. We're gonna open the other rub. That's what she said. All right, now this is where you're gonna get good. Put a good layer. We're gonna put it in the middle because this. We got one. One thing I don't like is when it's super full. You see how full this is? Super full sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. There you go. Sometimes, look at this. Sometimes it doesn't. Look at this. Boom, boom. All right, here we go. Let's clean this up. Oof. Oh, man. Look at this. It's not even coming out. That's what she said. Anyways, here we go. Me, Mitch. Oof. Oof. Okay, looks good. For any of the ladies that want to learn how to cook, any of the men out here that want to learn, we cook every single week. Make sure if you're cooking your pig, you put on a good rub. You gotta slap it. I slapped it before. Before I put it on stream. That's what she said. Let's put this over here. Boom. Now, if you want to save yourself money, don't go to the goddamn barbecue places. The barbecue places, they're basically, they're wasting money. Honestly, they're wasting money. What you could do is you could put it on the grill, right? But today, today, I have to put this in the oven. You could put this in the oven too, all right? Don't expect, you can't put it, no, you can put it in the oven. You can put it in the oven. I have to put it in the oven because it's the weather around here seems like it's going to break my Achilles. It's going to pop my ACL. I don't know officially if it's going to rain. And if it is going to rain, well, what happens with the barbecue, and this is for some of you that don't know, you're going to learn here, right here. You're going to learn today. The point of the matter is, if you have a barbecue and you're cooking on the barbecue when it rains, the temperature on your pork, so this is pork, right? The temperature on your pork can fluctuate by the temperature. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Time out. Time out. I just fumbled on my own sandal. Wait a minute. Time out. if it's raining and the barbecue is on and you have rain hitting your barbecue, it will fluctuate the temperature on the barbecue, and that's not good when you're cooking pork. Remember, when you're cooking pork, you want a steady temperature, a really hot temperature. So if you're doing barbecue, make sure to know that if it rains, don't use it unless you're cooking shrimp, fish. If you're cooking fish or shrimp, you could put it. Oh, look at my hand. This is nasty. Oof. I remember one time in high school, there was a girl that she said, "Hey, can you pass me my deodorant?" I go, "What? What do you mean, Pat? You get it." She goes, pass it, pass me the deodorant." And then this is the first time ever in my life I've seen a girl ever have her armpits were yellow. Oof! Her armpits were yellow. Man, that's disgusting. Were yellow. And guess what? I told all her friends. Told all her friends. I'm horrible, man. Usually I don't do that, but I've known her for so many years, right? It's when I was younger, and I remember most of the neighborhood, we all knew each other since we're like elementary, right? Pre-K, forget about pre-K. Elementary, like her goddamn armpit. Ew, it was like yellow, and I don't know if that's a thing, but for all of you, here we go. Let's flip this over here. So, something you forgot, some of you. On the side, you have to do the sides. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to do the sides. You have to do the sides. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I had to go wash my hands because I can't stand mustard in my hands. Mustard, man. Oof, I can't stand it. Point of the matter is, look, you're not going to taste the mustard. If you're watching right now, this looks really good. But we don't eat raw meat. We don't eat raw meat. We go in raw, but we don't eat raw meat, all right? Let's say that right there. I'm going to say that one more time for anybody out there in the fragrance community, because I do know that there's a lot of weirdos, yes, a lot of weirdos that like to in the fragrance community. By the way, shout out to the whiskey community. We're about to be drinking some Ardbeg very soon. Now, for any of you that are watching, and if you're not old enough to drink, what I'm trying to say is if there's any 20-year-olds, right, if you're 24, 25, 26, You're used to drinking White Claw. You're used to drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade, right? If any of you watching, 27 years old, maybe you're 24, 23, right? If you drink those White Claws, if you drink those, what's it called? I don't even know, the ciders. If you drink those ciders, you're probably GAY. Okay, gentlemen, don't drink those ciders. That makes you. Anyways, point of the matter is, if you do have TikTok, you probably, I don't know. Anyways, point of the matter is, are big. This is not for the faint of heart. Okay, this is not for the faint of heart. If any of you want to get into whiskey, you want to stay away from Scotch whiskey that it's very, very hard to find. Like if you're looking for something and there's some employee out there or somebody tells you, right, you know what, you got to get this limited edition. You got to get this usually limited edition for any of you that are new. It's not something that I would recommend. This is the Nordbeck that's very smoky, and it's it's almost to the point you gotta be a whiskey expert to drink this. I wouldn't recommend this for a newbie. Now, there is whiskeys here that I would recommend for a newbie. I'm going to show you this now. By the way, you're probably wondering, why'd you go inside? Well, I had to wash my ass, and then I had to turn on the oven. Now, the oven that I'm putting inside is a real oven. It's not AI. And 375, just in case you guys want to know, 375 is where I'm putting it. So remember, 375 is exactly what I'm putting it at, 375 inside, all right? So I turned it on, and it should be there any time. Once it gets there, in a couple more minutes, I'm gonna take the ribs in. All right, I'm gonna take the ribs in. Point of the matter is, for all of you watching, we're gonna say this: the barbecue is here, right? The barbecue is here. Let's repeat again. The barbecue is officially here, right? We have the barbecue here. Again, let me explain to you that it is not good weather to be smoking up. Okay? It was rainy. It was not rainy. It's not good weather to smoke up any of your ribs when it's raining. You're going to lose a lot of effort, a lot of sweat. You're going to lose your dignity. You're going to lose everything. You might even lose the ribs. Again, let me repeat to you again. The best way to cook your ribs is on the barbecue. If you smoke your ribs on the barbecue, is the best way with a charcoal grill. You've seen me do it before, and I know many of you have seen me doing it numerous times, a lot of times. I think all of you have seen me on the live stream do it numerous times. You guys know the drill. I put a pan. Sometimes if I want to, point of matter is you could go rewatch those streams, live streams, when I do ribs. All you have to do is live stream cooking ribs. That's all you have to type. And the Whisker Reaper, and that's it. You'll find our cooking. You'll find the ribs. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm getting a little bit depressed down here. That I can't use a smoker. Yes. Now, if you do have sunshine, you got sunshine coming in, yes. Point of the matter is, if you do, this is the wood I would recommend. If you ever buy with a Western, the premium barbecue, yes. Premium barbecue, 100% natural. If you ever buy these chips, these are the best chips that I would recommend. Why? Because they're inexpensive, okay? Wood is wood. Okay, wood is wood. My wood is a little bit different, but wood is wood. All right? We're going to say that. That's what she said. Point of the matter is, if you haven't hit that like button, it's Friday. Today, Friday. What happens on Friday? Everybody goes to Tony Roma's. You know Tony Roma's, the restaurant, or they go to Chili's, right? They go to Chili's or Tony Roma's. And the poor people on Fridays, where do the poor people go? Ooh, you know where they go, the poor people? They go to Denny's. Or IHOP. Oof. IHOP for dinner. Oof. Or Denny's for dinner. Oof. You must have had a long night. Point of the matter is, I used to go Fridays, like at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m., but that's different. That's not dinner, man. That's something else, man. That's something else. The point of the matter is, here we go. Looks good. Let's back up just a little bit. All right, let's back up just a little bit. It looks really good. All right. Really, really good. We're going to start drinking some of these whiskeys, and also, I do want to drink that one. I'm going to show you a beer that we're going to have on the stream that's really, really good. I do recommend a lot of you to mix it up with something that I have here. You're going to see it's going to be a fun combo. But before anything, Let's say this. Are you guys ready? I need to know, are you ready for me to finally start drinking and reviewing some of these whiskeys? I do want to know and make sure that you guys understand that. Okay? Somebody over here says, in the chat room, pizza, pizza. You know who makes the best pizza? Luigi and Mario. If you ever you ever go to a restaurant and the guy's name is Mario or Luigi, those are the best. Those are the best pizzas. If you go to a restaurant and the pizza cook, his name is Pedro, or his name is Carlos or Pedro, or you go to a pizza place, Carlos or Pedro, don't just walk out. Walk out of there. And if you go to a pizza place that you don't even know the pizza place, it says Cuba. It says Cuba on the front, right? On the front, if it says Cuba, and the cook has like, his hair is like, cut different. He has his eyebrows cut and everything. And his name is Michel, or maybe like, what's another Hispanic Cuban name? Oh, man, I don't even know, man. I think that's, you know what? I don't know any, what's a Cuban Hispanic guy's name? Michel. That's the only thing I can think of. If you see Michel, man, if you see Michel trying to do some pizza for you, look, don't eat at this place. You're going to get a lot of bread. You're going to get a lot of bread, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sauce, and that's it. It's not going to be a real pizza. That's the Cuban way, right? That's the Cuban way. Anyways, point of the matter is, let's not insult any more countries out here, because the next person I was about to insult the Italians. Ooh, Napoleon pizza. I asked for pizza. They bring me a Napoleon pizza like this. What the hell's even that? Why does the pizza look like it comes from France? So small, man. Sometimes, if you do go to a pizza place, make sure the pizza place is Sicilian. There's a difference, right? Italians and Sicilians, both of them agree, and they say, you know what, we're not the same. They do agree, yes. Sicilians and Italians agree all the time that they're not the same. So you got to roll with it. Roll with it. If you ever go to a pizza place, Sicilian pizza, which they call it pie. It's really good, really amazing. Probably the best pizza you ever have in your life. If you want Chicago pizza, American Chicago pizza, well, guess what? Expect a big apple pie full of tomato sauce and cheese. I don't know if I'll ever like Chicago pizza, but you know what? Maybe you like it, right? Maybe you guys like it in the chat room. Point of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to cook this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start drinking some of these things, right? And I want to go revisit one of our higher proof bourbons in here. We're going to start drinking some of the ryes. We're also going to be mixing up a little bit of something in here with a little bit of a beer, right? So first off, I have to move this out of the way. And for a lot of you, let's place this a little bit closer. Hey, let's place it a little bit closer. Let's move this out of the way and let's start drinking a little bit of our drinky drink. If this falls out of my hands, the stream is over. If this falls out, I'm using one hand. This falls out of my hand, game over. I don't know how the women can hold a whole tray full of beer. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Shout out to all the Hooters employees. Here we go. Let's take this out of the way. And we're going to start drinking now. Oof. Man, my back. Oh man, you don't have no idea. So I officially opened the oven, and you guys know I'm not good at you have to fold up your ribs, okay? So for some of you, make sure to fold them up plentiful. And then for a lot of you that have never cooked in the oven, make sure to watch it every now and then. Put a timer on there, right? Anyways, before anything, let's start drinking some of these drinks. Today is going to be a relaxing day, so for a lot of you, remember the people that rewatch these streams, or really the kings, right? And the queens, right? They're the ones that really rewatch these streams on a weekday. So for all of you watching, I'm kind of tempted. To really have this first off. First one I'm tempted to have before I drink anything. Sometimes it's good to have stuff that can affect your palate. It's almost like for any of you that go to the theme parks, it's almost the same feeling. And if you don't know what that feeling is, it's almost like going to, this is what I used to do. Me and my friends, right? Me and my friends when we were young. Now, how young? We're talking about like middle school, right? Middle school, a long time ago. This was decades ago. I'm an old geezer. Right? I'm an old geezer. An old geezer that's waking up with back pains, and an old geezer that still has a motorcycle, right? And I can't ride it every day. Point of the matter is, let's go back to middle school a little bit, right? Let's talk about middle school. And the reason why we're doing this one, I'll tell you exactly why. Let's pop this open, or big. Bizarre barbecue, right? Let's pop this open. Here we go. Woo! I can already smell that. Woo! I can already smell that. All right, so here we go. This is what we're going to do. So for anybody that's going to rewatch this stream, I like to put the top back on. You know what I'm talking about. You know how to slip it on. How many of you know how to slip it on? Just go like that. Well, that's a little slip on. Talking about slip on. I think I told you guys a story. I remember one time my friend goes, "Hey man, I'm about to order a lot of those slippies. I'm about to order a lot of those slippies." I go, "Dude, what are you talking about?" He goes, "Man, I found a site in China that they sell like 1,000 for like $100. Is that a good deal?" He says. I go, "What the hell are you talking about? 1,000 slippies for $100?" I go, "Dude, please tell me you're not ordering those slippies from." This was when we're a lot younger, right? "Please tell me you're not buying those slippies from China." Yeah. I go, "Dude, God, don't even tell me anymore. Don't even tell me anymore." Reason why is because obviously I think you guys already know in China everything's smaller, right? Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. For all of you watching, or big, bizarre barbecue. The reason why I was talking about middle school is because this is probably going to be the most heaviest whiskey out of all of them, right? Out of all of them, the most heaviest whiskey. So this one, we're going to drink this one soon, right? Nice, but it doesn't have the proofing, and it doesn't have smoke. Nothing here has smoke except this one. We're going to drink this one that I don't like. This is a Booker's. It's 100 and, what is it, 128.5, right? No, 126.5. I want to drink to see if it actually got better. And then the Four Roses, OBSF, shout-outs to our members in the chat room. If your name is green, we're going to drink this one up because I want to take a little visit on this one. And then this is the one that I'm looking forward to. But we're going to do this with beer. Okay? You're going to see. We're going to do it with beer. Sazerac Rye, beautiful. And I think the most beautiful bottle, I think, that I really like. I like this, man. It's so easing and calming. But this is not calming. This is not calming at all, right? I think I have an ant that just creeped up on my foot. Give me a second. Holy crap, I think I have... That was a false alarm. No red ant. I went to my backyard yesterday and I had to eliminate a red ant pile. Anyways, here we go. Or big. Bizarre barbecue. Cheers to all of you. Oh, before I do this, before I drink it, let me just say this. Before I drink it, we're gonna nose this out. All right. You know when I think of nosing out whiskey, I think it's pointless. I think nosing out whiskey is pointless. Do you nose your husband out before you marry him? I don't think so. Do you nose out your boyfriend before you marry him? Some of you in the chat room, I don't think so. And if you do, there's something wrong with you. And for the men, there's no man out here that goes, Oh, okay. You're good. No, 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 no. There's no man that does that, okay? So, nosing out whiskey, I think it's stupid, but we do it because YouTube has a thing that you guys want me to nose it out. So, for all of you, here we go. We're about to nose this bad. We're about to get that hole around here. We're about to nose that hole. That's what she said. Here we go. Let's nose this out. What the hell? Haven't nosed this one out in a long time. It honestly smells like smoked ham. It smells like smoked ham. It has a lot of smoke. Smoked ham, almost like a hickory smoke, but it's not a hickory smoke. Smoked ham. Let's nose this out again. Oof. I'm going to see in the chat room who we have. I'll give a chat out in the chat room. Joanne. Good to see Joanne in the chat room. Also, we do have a little bit of people that I missed, Rays, and good to see Buckeye. Also, we do have a lot of people like that aren't here, right? Some of my wrenches aren't here yet. Varna, good to see Varna. For any of you that have subscribed and you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Don't forget to try to be a member. If you're a member, your name highlights great, and you can get that membership only on the PC, I believe. If you're on your phone, there's no way I think you can't get it on your phone. It's only on the PC. You could go to the channel and you could join the channel, and that's the only way to get it. That will allow you to see the comments on, yes, comments on those private streams and also private videos. So for all of you, you can see all of that just by getting that membership. It's a small fee per month, and that's it. That's it. Just one fee. It's not like when you go to the cashier every day and they ask you, would you like to donate? I was just here yesterday, and I just said no. I ain't donating $1 to no tiger charity with the tigers out there called Kevin. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. That's what she said. Let's drink this up. This thing is ridiculous. God damn. Ah, my Lord. So what I was saying, god damn. This is charcoal. Honestly, I'm drinking charcoal. I'm drinking smoke. I'm drinking beef, smoked beef. A lot of smoke. They get a little bit of peat. No, matter of fact, there's a good amount of peat. The smoke on here is like a smoke that is like the beginning of you know, when you barbecue and you first start the barbecue, the first smoke that comes out that is not completely clear or blue, it's white. It's almost like that. Charred up, very, very charred meat. It's almost you could taste the wood. You could taste beef ham on here, beef and ham. And to me, when I drink this, I taste sushi in my mouth, like salmon sushi. Any of you? I don't want to get you guys hungry. Like salmon sushi, like good tempura. Good tempura shrimp, oof, with a little bit of basago on the top, with a little bit of those flakes, with a beautiful, beautiful nice roll. Dang. Feel like I choked on a tempura shrimp. Anyways, let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. Oh my Lord. Oof. Oof. That's heavy. It's heavy, heavy smoke. It's so heavy that this is the strongest smoke content that you can get from an Orbeck and a Scotch whiskey. The only one above this will be Octomore. And for some of you, you know what Octomore is. The only one above this is Octomore. It's very, very smoky. But the best thing about this is that it makes you feel like you're cooking already, right? It makes you feel like the barbecue's on. It makes you feel like you got a brisket on the barbecue. It makes you just have that taste of pure, dark smoke, meaty meat, almost like a salmon that's overcharred, right? You ever do a salmon overcharred? You flip it once and you like somebody asks you a question and you're like, oh, yeah, and all of a sudden you're just blabbing your mouth away, and then when you look at the salmon, it's black. It's black. The salmon is black, old man, but you still eat it because the char is amazing. And then you just, every time you eat it, you get a taste of that char. Well, you get it on here. You get it on this. You strictly get it on this. It leaves you with a long, strong, smoky char, smoky, meaty sausages. Oof, did I just say sausages? God damn no. Well, I don't have sausages in my head. Ham, pork, almost like a charred up salmon, and a little bit of peat. It's mainly smoke. Let's drink this up. That's really, oof. That's a heavy one. It is a heavy hitter. Heavy hitter. Wow, heavy hitter. But it does taste like I just put a nice piece of brisket in my mouth. It's nice and charred up on the edges. Dang. But it has a long finish. So for some of you, if you do find this at the store, they're expensive. I would recommend many of you. Look at this. Oh, look at this. I didn't remember seeing that. Look, that's a piece of sausage. No, that's another. This is a plant. What? Eggplant. It's a tomato, and that's a tomato. Let me see if I show you. Tomato. That's a piece of meat. Grilling meats. Stealing. Cool. That's cool. Anyways, we're not gonna focus too hard on this because I want to drink that beer. You guys know what beer I want to drink. You know what beer I want to drink. Before anything, we're gonna drink this one now. This is Penelope, huh? It's Penelope. This is a straight rye whiskey, toasted rye. It's 100 proof. Now, I didn't tell you the proofing. I didn't tell you the proofing on the other bottle. Let me tell you the proofing on the other bottle before anything. All right. So the proofing on this one, for some of you that can't see, maybe you're blind. This is ABV is 50.9% ABV. So if you multiply 9 times 2, that's 18, right? 9 times 2 is 18. So the proofing on this one should be 101.8, unless my math is wrong. If my math is wrong, I shouldn't be playing poker. 50.9 times 2 should give you 101.8 proof. Okay? And if I got it wrong, if I have that wrong, I'm not playing poker for the rest of the month. All right? Man, if my 2 plus 2 is 6, something wrong with me. I can't play it for the rest of the month. I know Gen Zs. There's Gen Zs that you can ask them. There's a lot of Gen Zs you can ask. Hey, man, what's 5 plus 4? Hey, man, there's 2 options. No, there ain't 2 options, my man. You can ask a Gen Z right now. You can ask a random Gen Z in the store, right? Go, okay, I'm going to give you $100. And you just pick, if you can, pick out one that has like pink hair, blue hair, purple hair. Those are the best ones. That way you don't lose your $100. Point of the matter is you pick one of those Gen Zs at the stores, and the first thing you do is, well, you go, hey, would you like to win $100? They go, yes, of course. That's how they usually talk, Gen Zs. And then, by the way, we're going to drink a little bit of this before we're going to clean this out. So just so you don't lose a little water, at least you have a little bit of advantage, right? Just because you have. Okay, let's start drinking this. Penelope, toasted rye. Okay, toasted rye. Heavy toasted rye. We're going to start drinking that soon. Let's drink this up. Oh, my Lord. I can still smell the smoke out of this. Oh, my Lord. Still, there's a lot of smoke in this from the Orpeg. Oof. Wow. Anyways. Point of the matter is, let's start drinking this. Let's pour this up. But yeah, you ask a Gen Z, hey man, what is that? 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2. Most of the time they tell you, well, do you want to know the real answer? I go, just give me the answer, man. They say 9. What? What do you mean? They mean 9. And then, there's 2 options, they say. It's either 9 It's either 9. What do you mean, man? 5 plus 2. What did I say? 5 plus 2, right? It's either 9 or it's 7. Well, there's no two options. If there's no two options, man, that's how Gen Z is. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's drink this up. Penelope toasted rye, straight rye. Let's toast this up a little bit for all of you. Oof, I still got some smoke from the other whiskey. So I do get a very, very beautiful, almost like a vanilla rye. And one thing that strikes me weird is that it has a little sour. It's a little bit sour, this one, right? It has a sour nose. Kind of. I can't really say that there's any whiskey out there that's as sour as this one. This one has like a sourness to it. Some of you don't know what it is to have something sour in your mouth. Well, if you want to know, you buy this one. There's something just really a little bit sour, but it's not the sourness. You're going to see now. Point of matter is, here we go. Let's drink this up. This is Penelope. This is the toasted rye. This is the char number 2. Char number 2. It's a heavy toast. 100%, 100 proof, right? Yeah, I would have said 100% ABV. That's 200 proof. That's crazy. That's gasoline. Let's drink this up. This is a good whiskey. But the thing is, it has like a sour, almost has like a sour note, but it's not the sourness. It's the oak note on here. That's what it is. It's the oak note. So what happens is they overchar, right? The inside. They toast it up super hard. They super hard the barrel. So the inside of the barrel is super charred up, right? And that leads you to get almost like a dry oak note. The dry oak note almost goes to your cheeks. It absorbs almost all of that, all of the saliva, and you start thinking that, whoa, why is it so sour? Did they put a guanabana in here? Did they put a kiwi in here? What did they put in here that's so sour? And it's not really anything that has to do with fruits. It just mainly has to do with the oak note. The oak note is what makes your mouth feel different. It makes your mouth almost feel like it's craving some water or craving something to eat, because it's almost like you're sweating inside your mouth. It's literally the oak note. And I could say we're going to talk more about this whiskey. I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be the last one we do. It's going to be so much fun to do this one. So much fun. What a beautiful bottle. Anyways, let's drink this up. Penelope, let me tell you more about this. Oof. Let me take my beer out here. Oh man, this beer's about to freeze. Let me take my beers out. All right, the beers that we're gonna have, I just took them out. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Okay, so when I taste, you're probably asking. So you're going to get a nice, beautiful array of vanilla. It's almost like you have 2 different kinds of vanillas on here, which is really nice, right? Almost gives you like a two-way vanilla street. Another thing that it gives you is the rye spice almost tastes like a peppermint. It almost tastes like not a peppermint, like a spearmint, peppermint kind of a taste. It has a little quality of that, right? It has just a tad bit of quality on that. But the oak note is really what stands out to me here, right? By the way, I want to drink a little bit more of this. I'm losing that finish, but the finish is still strong with the oak. That oak is very strong on the finish. The rye, right? The rye is something that you can really taste on this one, but it's just a little bit different compared to every other rye whiskey out there. This is not really something I can say that that it's going to be easy on your palate, right? If you're new onto this might be something you want to go around. It is very, very nice, but if you don't like oak, this is probably one that I would tell you to stay away from. This has almost that dry oak note. It's a toasted rye, right? But it's almost like a dry, and it keeps your mouth there's like so much saliva in my mouth. It's just way too much. Good to see William in the chat room. Let's drink this up. I also get on here. I got just one real thing that just stands out. It's almost like it's like a floral, kind of a floral. What's the word I can use? It's almost like a floral, not a herbal note, but like a peppermint, a little bit of spiciness, a little bit of like white pepper, right? A little bit of white pepper that beams into me, and then it just goes into that oak note. At the beginning, you do get a lot of oak, a lot of almost like a dry oak, and then in the finish, it turns into the sweeter oak. It's just very sweet. It's very sweet, but the oak note is really the main thing when it comes to this, right? The oak note is the main thing. By the way, good to see Dee today in the chat room. Good to see the ladies in the chat room, Joanne. I know yesterday we had a lot of ladies in the chat room. I believe Ash is regular here. Iris Soto, usually, when she has time, she flows through. We have a lot of people that do flow in here. Fridays is the worst day to stream, Saturdays and Sundays, but we still do it for all of you. Yesterday, we had Eric Castillo, yes. Eric Castillo sent his first ever super chat on this channel. Shout out to him. Also, we had a lot of other members that have been showing up lately on our streams, and I really appreciate it so much for all of you that are really just coming through and really just finally figuring out that live streams are real. We do live streams. I really appreciate all of you. You guys are freaking amazing. And I really just, I appreciate all you all the time. By the way, for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. I'm wearing this today. I didn't get any mustard on it, which is good. No mustard on it. It's good. I love this thing. This is one that we did a review on. We did a review on this. I like to wear different watches. This watch is a couple $1,000s, and I just prefer something like this over the Rolex that I have. Okay, I prefer that over my Rolex that I have. It's to me. Every man has a Rolex, and that's what pisses me off. I don't want to have the same Mercedes as the other dude, you know? That's just what it is. Point of matter is, I'm done drinking this one. Penelope, the toasted rye. By the way, the ribs are inside. By the way, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat those? By the way, I just want to say, I want to be using an air fryer today. Yes, on this stream, I'm going to be using an air fryer. And I bought myself some Nathan fries. And Nathan fries, God, it's so good, man. They're so good. Nathan fries are literally so good. If you haven't bought any Nathan fries, I would recommend you to get them. But here's the twist, okay? Here's the twist. Before I move this out of the way, here's the twist with the Nathan fries. Oh, by the way, I'm going to drink this because it has a little bit of rye in it. So here's a twist with the Nathan fry that I'm talking about. So the Nathan fry, which you guys saw yesterday, I showed you the Nathan fry, right? The Nathan fry, to me, it's soft. I think some of you already heard that I have a toothache. I have a back pain, I have a leg pain. Man, I'm getting old, right? I'm getting old. I think me and Steph Curry are like the same age, I think. LeBron James is an old hag. Who else is almost the same age as me? I think it's Steph Curry. I think that's usually what I remember. Steph Curry. Unfortunately, Justin Bieber has almost the same birthday as me. God bless that kid, man. God bless that kid. That kid, man, he needs I don't know what he needs, but he needs something. He needs more than Jesus. because I don't know what it is, man. That kid really needs more than Jesus. I think he needs a lot of Jesuses. Bonamatos, let's drink this up. He needs a hug. No, he don't need a hug. He needs, I think every. Let's pour this up. Poor kid, man. He needs Jesus. He needs Pedro. He needs all of them. What is that God from India? There's a God from India. I forgot his name. God from India. I remember one day, I'm not even Indian, right? Remember one day, there was an Indian lady. She goes, "You want?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" "You want?" And it was a statue of an elephant with a lot of arms. She goes, "It's good luck. All you have to do is wish upon what you want." I go, "Sold! How much is it?" She goes, $15. Okay, I buy it. Took it home. My father laughed at it. This was when I was a teenager. This was when I was a teenager. Took it home. My father laughed at me, remember? My father laughed at me. I put it on the middle of the house. I go, "Should I show my mother?" He goes, he cracking up. He's cracking up. He's cracking the hell up. Right? It was an elephant with, mind you, I'm not Indian. I just, if people believe in something, I got to try it out. People believe in something, I got to try it out. People believed in Tamagotchis, okay? I tried it out. And I tried it out. People believed in Pet Rock. I tried it out for a day. I threw it. All right? What else? People believed in Pokemon cards, and those Pokemon cards, they were a success. People believed in Beanie Babies. I tried it out. People believed in Cleo, 1-800-CALL Cleo. I never tried it out. Over here, D in the chat room says, Ganesha, no, that's a prostitute. Ganesha, that's a prostitute. Chill. Don't talk about that. She's talking about, in the chat room, she just said Ganesha. I think that's a prostitute from like Japan or something. Don't even say that. We don't, no. Yeah, she's talking about geisha or something. No. Like the ones that dress like a statue. No. I'm talking about it's an elephant from India. It's like a little elephant. It's pink, has a little crown, has like, I think 6 arms. The point of the matter is, I remember buying it. I took it home. My father laughed at me. He says, "What'd you buy that for?" I go, "Because it's good luck." He goes, he's cracking up. And then he goes, "You're going to leave it there so your mother sees it?" This is when I was a teenager. I go, "Yeah, what's she going to say?" I remember she came in and she says, "Son, are you going to be like a terrorist when you grow up or something? Or are you going to be like, are you like in the Indian religion?" I go, "No, why you say that?" Because this right here, it's for the people from India. I go, "Who cares if from India? Look at it. Looks so cool." And guess what? I made a wish on that elephant. I lost the tournament in the final table, a total of $69,000, right? $69,000. I didn't get the pay jump to get first place. Point of the matter is, that elephant, I donated it to my father. I said, "Hey, man, you want it?" He goes, "All right." I gave it to him. He laughed at me. I just gave it to him. I think he still has it nowadays. I have to go, when I go pass by my parents' house, I got to go see if he still has it. Because you know what? He probably thought I didn't make a wish. I did make a wish. In one of the arms. Supposedly, it's supposed to, like, you got to make a wish for every struggle you have. And at the time, one of my struggles was making 100,000. That was one of my struggles. So it was in one of the hands. I think that's what the lady had said at the store. Anyways, look, I'm talking too much. This is stupid. Me talking so much. You guys don't want to hear this. Here we go. 4 Roses, single barrel, OBSF. By the way, if you haven't hit that like button, all you have to do is look at the bird and he just shut the hell up. You heard that. Anyways, 4 Roses. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Oof. This is really, really nice. Now, the reason why I had this is because it has a good amount of rye in here. This is the best Four Roses you can buy for under $60. The best Four Roses you can buy for under $50. OBSF. This is the best one. The people that drink the OESO, they're losers. Anybody that drinks OBSO, you like that apple juice. That's what it is. Look, if I want apple juice, I get apple juice. The best apple juice in the world is, what's it called? Martini? Can somebody tell me in the chat room? If you tell me in the chat room what's the best apple juice in the world that starts with an M, I think it's called Martini or something like that. Martinellini? Martinellini? If you say in the chat room, what's the best apple juice? The best apple juice in the world, in the chat room, I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out right now. If you say, what is the best apple juice in the world, right? In the world. Somebody's talking about lesbians in the chat room. I don't even know what to say. Look, if you guys are not talking about Jeeps in the chat room, don't comment lesbians. Somebody says, who said this? Mott's. Somebody says Mott's. But Farm Kitty got it right. Mott's is disgusting. That's for the people at the... Mott's is for the people at the hospital. Over here, Martinelli's. Martinelli's. There you go. Martinelli's. That is the best apple juice you can buy in the planet. Martinelli's is the best apple juice. And for all of you... Okay, look, this does have apple. It does have a little bit of apple, but it doesn't have full apple like the OESO. This is OBSF. But if any of you buy Moth, look, sometimes, look, I'm not gonna lie. Let's say it really lowly, really low. Sometimes when I don't want to spend the money, right, and I have to buy some apple juice for somebody that's sick, I get the Mott's. I get the Mott's because the Mott's are super cheap. But I don't drink the Mott's, right? Unless I'm sick and I have to honestly buy something and I don't want to spend the bucks. But Martinelli's, I think it is. Farm Kitty. Huge shout outs to Farm Kitty. Huge shout outs to Farm Kitty. She says, what is it called? Martinelli's. Martinelli's is a great apple juice. If you haven't had that apple juice, you're missing out on life. In this life, there's a lot of things you need to do in this life. But one of the things is you got to stop drinking that. You got to stop drinking that hospital apple juice. Drink the Mortellini's. I can guarantee you. Go to the store. Ask the store clerk. If the store clerk doesn't know anything, it's probably because she's a store clerk. Ask the employee, the stalker, hey, where's the apple juice? Get yourself a Mortellini. It's like $10. It's like $10, but it's the best apple juice. I can guarantee you, you never have anything better than that. As you can see, Four Roses. Shout out to all of you. I said something horrible to a cashier yesterday. Oh man, I felt so bad. I felt so bad. You know, I don't feel bad ever, but I felt so bad. And then I try to recover it. I try to recover the thing I said. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. And if you want to know, you know what you have to. You know what you have to do. If you really want to know, you know what you have to do. By the way, we haven't got a super chat today. Does it mean we haven't got a super chat today because everybody saw that we made so much money yesterday on super chats? Most likely. That's just usually what it is. But it's not really. It's just Friday. It's Friday. People want to spend their money in the casinos. People want to spend their money in the movie theaters because they're too lazy to take the snacks and sneak in. They're scared to sneak in the snacks in the movie theater. So instead of it, I don't know what it is. Some people, let me say this. One time I told a friend, I go, dude, we're not going to the goddamn movie theater, okay? I remember to watch, it was a movie. I'm going to just tell you a story real quick. It was a movie, Matrix. Matrix, the movie. The first Matrix ever. You guys remember the first Matrix with Keanu Reeves? It was the best movie ever. It was so good. Literally, the effects were garbage, but it was so good. The surround sound was so real. I felt like I was in a real movie. Unlike today, right, that I fall asleep in any movie. That's why I don't go to the movie theater. But the point of the matter is, let's say this. The point of the matter is, I told my friend, I go, dude, we can't go watch The Matrix. This is back in the days. It's back in the days. If you guys don't know what back in the days is, well, back in the days is back in the days. Go look up when the first Matrix came out. Some of you remember. Do you guys remember when the first Fast and the Furious came out? If you're a Gen Z, you don't know what that is. If you're a Gen Z, you don't know what the Matrix is. You don't know what Fast and Furious is. I watched the first Fast and the Furious in Town and Country. There's a place called Town and Country. It was a place called AMC. They don't have AMC there anymore, right? And I remember I had rolled up to see Fast and the Furious in my friend's car. His car was so ugly, it was literally the color of a house. My friend's car at the time was the color of a house. Like this is color. It was like teal. It was a Honda, a teal Honda like that. It was ugly, dude. It was ugly. I remember one day his car broke down. I said, dude, I'm getting out of the car. He goes, no, you're not. I go, yeah, I'm getting out of the car and I'm not pushing. I got out of the car and I didn't push. I didn't push. He left it in the middle of the street. He didn't want to come out of the car. I go, dude, come out of the car. There's a car that's going to run into you. You're going to die in front of me. Point him out is, I'm not going to tell you that story either. Who's going to say? What story was it I was about to say? I don't remember. If you remember what story I was about to say, I'll let you know. Point of matters, I want to drink something. So we just drank this one, Four Roses. Really good. This is the best one, OBSF. So if you go to the store, grab this one. Don't allow the employee to tell you, everybody's buying the OESO. Don't buy the OESO unless you like apple juice. This is remarkable, really, really good. I'm going to drink. Now that I'm drinking that, I'm going to stay a little bit. I'm going to stick with rye a little bit. Let's put this big boy. You know, my hands are huge. My hands are huge, so this kind of looks small. This is actually 1.75. It's a 1.75. Some of you, your hands are small. You can't even hold it like that. Here we go. Let's put this over here. 1.75. 1.75. This is a big boy. Somebody says The Matrix. Shout out to whoever said it. Who was it saying that? Somebody said it in the chat room. Chat room's going a little bit fast. I can't see. I was talking about The Matrix. Good. That's good that you said that. So, when The Matrix first came out, I told my friend, I go, dude, we got to take some snacks. We got to take some snacks in the goddamn freaking store. I mean, the movie theater. He goes, no, we're not going to do that. I go, what the hell are you talking about? We're not going to do that. What do you think is going to happen, man? We're going to sneak some snacks in? What do you think? He goes, dude, if we sneak... Like, this is what I didn't even hear anything he said. I just remember, this is what I remember. I remember, dude, they're going to call the FBI. They're going to, tackle us. They're going to zap us. They're going to throw pepper spray on our face. Like, they're literally going to call the FBI if we go in and they find out we have, freaking M&Ms in our pocket, in our shirts. If you're buying those worms, they're going to tackle you. Oh, what are we talking about? Yeah, man, they're going to tackle you and they're going to just do everything possible. You got to be kidding me. That's all I heard. That's all I heard when he said that. I go, dude. And for some of you that don't know, here in Miami, there's a place called Sunset Place. All right, when Sunset Place was new, there was a theater there called AMC. It was a huge, huge, beautiful place. And that was one of the main spots here in Sunset Place that everybody would like to go to a movie. It's called Sunset Place here in Miami. By Dayland, and it was a great, beautiful place. Now they just, it's a piece of dirt now, right? Piece of dirt. It's like a homeless shelter, basically. But the point of the matter is, let's not go to the negative part. Let's go to the part that I'm saying. The movie theater, you need to take something, man. I remember, eventually in the future, let me just go to the future. One day I tell my other friend, he goes, dude, I'm about to sneak in some burritos. You're sick. You're sick, man. You're sick, man. Dude, I'm about to sneak in some hot dogs. You're sick, man. You're taking it over the line, man. One time I went with a friend, and his girlfriend said, hey, do you think it's going to stink? I go, what the hell did she just say? She goes, Armando, you think it's going to stink? I go, dude, hey, yo, Armando, yo, tell her, hey, come over here, hey. What the hell did you say? Oh, I was about to bring my leftovers. There's rice and chicken in a Tupperware. I was sneak it in. Come on! That week was the last week that I was his friend, Armando's friend. That was the last week I was Armando's friend. I didn't even think I went to the movies with them. The point of the matter is, no, you're no, just no, just look, man. If you're my friend, treat me like Michael Jordan, okay? Treat me like Michael Jordan. If I'm Michael Jordan, I ain't never gonna go with you anywhere if you're planning on sneaking in some fresh rice made from your mama, some fresh chicken made from your mama. I'm not gonna go in there. When you pop open that Tupperware, dude, come on, man. Come on, dog. What we talking about out here? You know what I mean? What we talking about? Anyways, the point of the matter is, Sazerac, rye whiskey. Before I talk about this, because I do know that you guys want to hear it, here we go. Let's drink a sip. Sazerac rye whiskey. Ooh, did you hear that? That was like a frog. It was like a frog at the tip. That's what she said. There's a frog at the tip. There's a frog. Here we go. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. So the Matrix just came out, right? And I told my friend, mind you, I was dating a crazy girl. At the time I was dating a crazy girl. That girl, oof, that girl, I didn't want to talk about it, but the point of the matter is that girl, she was so annoying, man. And I figured out that day, you give a girl, like, if you're a teenager, right? Mind you, I was a teenager at the time. If you give a girl sugar, if you give a girl sugar, she ain't gonna shut up, my man. She ain't gonna shut up. Don't give her those sugar worms. Don't give her candy, dude. If you are a teenager, you learn your lesson. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about her because she's really annoying. I won't forget it. I won't forget. I won't forget it. Won't forget the time I was at the cashier and she wanted a goddamn man. It was like I had a daughter. It was like I had a daughter next to me. Dude, what is this? Point of the matter is. So I tell my friend, yo, we gotta go to CVS. Right, we gotta go to CVS. Mind you, before I think it was Eckerd's. I think it was Eckerd's. Was it Eckerd's or was it CVS? I don't even remember. I think they changed some of the Eckerd's to CVS at the time. I think it was Eckerd's. Point of the matter is, this idiot decided I'm not going to Eckerd's. I go, dude, come on. So we end up going to a gas station, and the gas station, you know, it costs more money. We go to a gas station that's connected to like a store, costs more money. I'm paying more money. Point of the matter is, he tells me, he goes, I'm not sneaking anything in. I go, are you joking me? Why the hell are we at this gas station? Because you want to come at this gas station. Dude, I don't want to. I wanted to go to Eckerd's. Eckerd's is great deals. Buy 2 chocolates and get 1 free, right? So, anyways, we're there. I buy the chocolates. By the way, somebody says Twizzlers in the chat room. The Twizzlers are so good. Twizzlers are so disgusting, but good. It's like eating cardboard. It's like eating like flavored cardboard. God, I don't know why I love cardboard at the time. If you guys never had Twizzlers, there's 2 flavors that I like. The cherry flavor and there's a chocolate flavor. If you never had the chocolate flavor in your life, well, the chocolate flavor is a little bit different, man. It's a little bit different. Point of the matter is, we're going to see the Matrix movie. I bought a lot of chocolates. His girlfriend is like, kind of like, oh shoot, the FBI is gonna tackle us. So I won't forget. We get to the door. I throw her some M&Ms. I go, you better hide that. If you don't hide that, she's already looking at you. She panicked and she put it right inside her purse. What a dummy! She put it right inside her purse. I go, dude, what the hell? I'm gonna lose my M&Ms. She's doing that on purpose. What a piece of. I hope he dumps her. And then I told my friend, I go, hey, I gave her some M&Ms. Can you take these in? I'm giving you some like Skittles. He goes, hell nah. He goes, hell nah. I'm like, all right, no big deal. This was a long time ago, right? Long time ago, the first Matrix. He goes, hell nah. And then next thing you know what? I got pockets full of candy, and the guy goes, let me see your ticket. And then he starts touching me and patting me down. I go, hey. I go, oh, hey. Dude, are you gay or something? He goes, no. But this is a policy and procedure. Look, I go, you touch me again. You touch me again and you're gay. Don't touch me. I punched gay dudes before. Don't do it. He goes, okay, all right. He goes, okay, all right. While this is happening, my friend's girlfriend, her purse is getting checked. Her purse is getting checked. I don't know what the hell happened in here. Her purse is getting checked. I could have sworn she slipped in those M&Ms right into her purse. I could have sworn. Could have sworn. All right? So the dude is looking into her purse, and I'm like, dude, my M&Ms are done. My M&Ms are done. Mind you, I'm already waiting for them. I'm waiting for them. All right? Alpha male, waiting for them. The two betas waiting to come in. I'm already thinking, man, if there's a time that the FBI shows up for any criminal here, this would be a great time because they would freak the hell out. They would freak the hell out. I could see them literally sweating hard just by looking at. I see them sweating hard, like I'm not gonna make it through. I'm not gonna make it through this security line. It was only one dude, man. And then next thing you know what, I'm like, you know what, forget them. They're there forever. I said, you know what, if they take the M&Ms, they take it. I go to the line because obviously you can't take a drink inside, so I go to the line to get a Slurpee. I like having Slurpees like ices at the AMC. So I'm making a line already. I'm not even looking back. And then he taps me. As a matter of, she hits me. She punches me in the goddamn rib. And then she starts cracking up. I look at her. I'm like, did you get through? She's cracking up. She's like, yeah, got it. I go, what the hell did you do? She goes, I put it in my sweater. I go, nice move. That's good. Put it in her sweater. So for all of you, we went to go see The Matrix, and I think The Matrix was a really, really good movie when it first came out. But yeah, that's a story. That's a story for some of you. Contraband, somebody says, that's funny. Let's drink a sip. Sazerac rye whiskey, let's drink a sip. I'll never forget that day, man. I'll never forget that day. Also, I'll never forget the day that I saw Ludacris in the Fast and the Furious movie, and we had the whole theater to ourselves. We skipped school just to see this movie. We skipped school just to see this movie in middle school. I think it was middle school, or was it middle school? I didn't remember. When did Fast and Furious come out? I don't remember. But anyways, my friend had a car. He had a beard. We looked pretty old, so it worked out. We went in. And if anything, we had a plan. If I didn't look young enough, I was going to say, my friend's my father. He's my father right there. Mind you, he's like in goddamn freaking middle school too. I could just easily say, look, he's my father. You can't see this movie unless you have a parent. Right here, parent right here. Look, he got a beard. Look at it. He got a beard. Right there. Look. He got a beard. But anyways, we ended up getting in, and I won't forget. It was the first Fast and the Furious movie. It was an empty theater. It was a Monday or a Tuesday. I think it was probably a Monday. And we strolled into this movie theater with the ugliest car. It was just, what a great time to be alive. The past is always great, right? Back in the days, man, everything was good. And now we all have social media, but you know what? We're blessed to have this, right? Because I wouldn't be streaming if we wouldn't have. Here we go with Sazerac Rye Whiskey. Here we go. We got a super chat in here, and the super chat, it says over here, your nerd is showing. Reaper, wife, she love you. Now I'm not nothing. I have nothing to do with nerds, but I can say officially, I like to be in the group of nerds to just mop them up. That's why I would like to be in the group of nerds, but none of my friends were nerds. I didn't have any nerdy friends. Except one, but it's a little bit different. I had one nerdy friend. He was he was the smartest dude I've ever met in my life, but he was the dumbest idiot I've ever met in my life too. I just don't understand. Smart people are dumbasses. I just don't understand Does that mean that I'm? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not. Point matter is April. Thank you so much. She says over here, your nerd is showing. I don't think I'm a nerd, but I'm pretty smart. I'm pretty smart. But I do like to be around nerds sometimes just to challenge them. I do like that. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. When a nerd tells me, hey, you know quantum physics? I go, tell me. Tell me one thing you know about quantum physics, I'll tell you if I do. And then they'll tell me, well, quantum physics is a new thing called the equation of eternity. And the equation of eternity goes like this. So they go blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. They say whatever it is. I go, cool. I tell you what, I got $500 right here. If you could beat me in 5 hands of poker, you're smart. They won't ever beat me, the nerds, man. You always have to have an edge on the nerds. You always have to have an edge on the nerds. That's what it is. That's why I like to be around nerds. Shout out to all of you watching. So, for all of you, I want to do this one, right? We're going to do this one soon. Chattanooga. This is experimental. Shout out to Whiskey Encore, yes, Cheech. He sent me this on my birthday. Now, the cool thing about this is, look at this. This is how it's made. Look at this. Beautiful bottle. This is how it's made. Chattanooga. And also, I'm going to say this. The proofing on here is 81. We're going to talk about this, right? This is black. Black like my heart. This is black like my heart. But you're going to, oof. This will clean you out. I'm also going to say this. For some of you, you probably see stains sometimes on my bottles. The reason why we have stains on my bottles is because we cook a lot. I use all my whiskeys. We don't keep any whiskey stored except the whiskeys that I have inside that I have stored. You guys know which one it is. As a matter of fact, my top fries inside. Not only is it the Pappies that I will probably never touch, but one of my ultimate prize possessions is my Warehouse C Corny H Taylor. And those we don't touch. We just don't put those on the stream, man. Like, look, I could dirty this up. This is just straight dookie, man. I could dirty this up. You know, I could dirty this up, no big deal. All these whiskeys, we could dirty this up. You know, I think I have like a couple left of these. I could dirty this up like so easily. Right? We have some special edition whiskeys too, expensive whiskeys that I can dirty up. I don't care about them. Recently, we drank the Maker's Mark. As a matter of fact, I should drink the Maker's Mark, right? I want to drink the Maker's Mark. I had it open already for a good amount of time. Let me get the Maker's Mark. I haven't really drank that one in a good amount of time. I think it's been almost like a month that I haven't drank it. I haven't had this in like a month. I think it's a month. Okay, so for all of you watching, Store Hill. Let me give a shout out in the chat room, okay? In the chat room, shout outs to April, shout outs to John, shout outs to Slapshot. Haven't seen Slapshot in a long time. Don't forget to get that message. Joe Unfiltered. Great to see Joe Unfiltered. And for a lot of you, I'm going to say this. I do know that D, I think was watching earlier. Shout out to D in the chat room. Raisin. Shout out to all of you. Remember, don't forget to get that membership if you haven't already. If you haven't got that membership, try. Okay? Try to get that membership. If you haven't, I will tell you this. There's a lot of you that have memberships that are watching. When you're watching, you have a membership. You can comment in the chat room just like Joe and Filtered, right? I'll give you a shout out usually when I see you. And I'm going to say this. If you don't have the membership, I'm going to throw it in the chat room, okay? The way you can get it. There's a link in the chat room that I'm clicking. There we go. By the way, all of you can use an emoji too. We got special emojis for the ladies and the men. I can add 2 more if I want to. I'm still working on who. Don't tell who that. Don't tell who that, but I'm working on her emoji. I keep on messing up on her emoji. I want it to look perfect for her. And I do know that yesterday we got a good amount of super chats yesterday. And it was a nice stream. It was a nice stream. Over here, by the way, I'm going to give a huge shout out to Joe and Filtered. Joe and Filtered, your new video that you posted up. Congratulations. Congratulations for getting the best Pappy Van Winkle you can ever buy. The Pappy Van Winkle 15. Yes, the Pappy Van Winkle 15 is the best Pappy Van Winkle you could ever buy. The 23 has too much choke. It's beautiful, but it has too much choke. And for any of you, you normally could get you could get the Van Winkle 10-year, but he officially has he bought it this weekend, I believe. The Pappy Van Winkle 15. It's the best Pappy Van Winkle if you ever go to a restaurant or a bar. If you have a friend that has a Pappy Van Winkle open and he has all of them open, don't forget about the 23. Drink the 15. Drink the 15. The 15 is great. The 15 is really good. By the way, we're going to put this away, right? We're going to put this back here. The 15 is, god dang, it's so good. Over here, Joe. Yeah, we go. Joe and Filter. Joe and Phil, thank you so much. Thank you, brother. Ripper cool. You know what time it is. I'm going to do this for Joe and Phil. Joe and Filtered. We got to step up your game, man. Step up your game. Stop using those Apple Watches. Ripper cool. You know what time it is? Well, number one, it's always good to have, right? A rubber wristband on your watch. In summertime, this is the watch we're wearing, so for all of you. By the way, this is electric. Yes, it's electric. It's what's the word that I can use? I forgot the name. Motion. Oh, man, I forgot. You know what? I've been drinking too many whiskeys. I completely forgot. I got like that. There you go. There it goes moving. There you go. There it goes moving. Look at the sweeping hand. Look at the sweep. Look at the sweeping. Look at the sweeping hand. This is a watch that goes by Motion. Get yourself a nice watch. Spend the money on watch. And for any of you, if there's any company out there that don't buy a Rolex. Don't buy a Rolex because there's a dude next to you probably going to have the same Rolex. Don't buy Omega because the Omegas, all the old men have it nowadays. Don't buy a Breitling because Breitling, you're going to get sick of it. I used to have a Breitling. Don't buy a Breitling, okay? Make sure to find a company you like, and at the end of the day, whatever you do not get Invicta. All right, do not get Invicta. If you get Invicta, I don't know you, my man. I don't know you. Don't get Invicta. Over here, Joe and Filter, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. And he says, happy Friday. You know what I'm going to say? Shout out to Joe and Filter. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. For all of you that haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's drink this up. In the video that I seen that he did, he also, it's good that he gave his friend the old Fitzgerald. His friend don't know that the old Fitz don't taste good. The 7-year, though. If you guys have the 7-year-old Fitzgerald, you got to drink it. I think I have how many do I have? I think I have 6 of, what do I have 6 of them. I have like 5 of them. Have 5 of them. It's the best old Fitzgerald you probably can buy in the market. 7-year. It's really good. It's better than 11-year. It's better than 9-year. And honestly, which is the year that I have? I think I have the old Fitz. Oh, man, I forgot which year I have. I think some of you know. I completely forgot. I have it inside. Point matter is, let's look this up. It's good that he gave that old Fitz to his friend because I think he knows that it's not worth it. It's good. Never show bottles that are not worth it on the stream. That's my advice for any YouTuber out there. And for all of you, Store Hill, I haven't had this in a long time. Long time over here. Joe Unfiltered says that old Fitz 9-year was weak. He really wanted one for my palate. Yes, it's just something about those old Fitz, man. They're just the one I have is. I think you guys seen the one I have. We drank it. We drink it often. It's like raw apples, man. Raw apples. But I have an older age one. I forgot what year. I think I maybe even have a 16. I don't even remember. Point of the matter is, here we go. I wanted to say this. We have a couple of these bottles for the streams. You guys are probably wondering, why do you buy so many bottles? Why don't you save them for other people? Because these other people that buy these bottles, they resell them to make $20 or $30. So guess what? I buy them just so that I have it for myself. Is that a selfish thing to do? Well, of course it's not. I'm taking away from the shelf so that somebody out there doesn't make $20 or $30, and so that it strictly goes on to in my arsenal, right? I keep it in my arsenal for the day that I want my backup. So if I do drink the rest of this, I have backup, and that should be always something that some of you should do. And for all of you, we're gonna boost down just a tad bit. So haven't had this in a long time. Before anything, we got to clean our palate a little bit. So let's clean our palate a little bit. By the way, we have 30 minutes left on the ribs, all right? We have 30 minutes left on ribs. Let's open this up. We got 30 minutes left on the ribs. All right, let's drink this up. So this is a American wheat whiskey. For some of you, let me show you the difference between some of these that we drank. This is one of the smokiest Scotch whiskeys out there. But if you're having this, you have to be doing barbecue. You have to be having something that has meatiness. I'm doing some ribs today, so it goes really good. It stays on my palate, and it's really nice. But it's a Scotch whiskey or beg, usually, if you don't like smoke, or if you don't like a strong peat flavor. Usually Orbeg shouldn't be the place to go to. We haven't drank this one yet. This is the worst whiskey, I think, of the year. Worst whiskey of the year award goes to this one. Haven't drank that one yet. We drank this one so far, the Penelope, the Toasted Rye. You heard what I had to say about that one. My favorite, and I think the best one out of there, my opinion's only right on these streams. At the end of the day, you can have your opinion, but until you taste it, until you compare it, everybody usually says, Reaper right, Reaper right, Reaper right. I'm like, dude, of course I'm right, man. This ain't no phony channel. We're the real deal. And for all of you, this is my favorite one, OBSF. There's a lot of people that like OESO because they like that apple juice. But that's no apple juice. It has a little bit of apple, but it doesn't have a full amount of... By the way, this is actually... I don't know how to explain to a lot of you. If you sit down just a little bit, enjoy this just a little bit, tune into this one before drinking any of these whiskeys, just a little bit, you'll be able to figure out that this is probably one of your favorite whiskeys. It took me years. I'm talking about years to finally figure out, dude, this is honestly really, really worth it. I used to buy these for about $40-something. Last time, one of my bottles, that I got, one of my bottles was, I think it was $56.99. And the newest bottle that I got of these, because I end up usually buying more and more. You seen the short video, I think I bought it this year. I think it was $64.99 or $67.99. Anyways, you guys know this channel, I show you the prices, so you guys don't get, get caught with a left hook. Let's drink this up. Store Hill 2025. This is the wheat whiskey. Let's drink this up. That's actually better. That's actually better than that. That's actually better. That's the best whiskey on the stream. It's actually better than the last time I remember drinking it. Holy crap. That thing is really, really good. Now, the crazy part about Maker's Mark is that They have never done wheat whiskey in their life, right? It's the first time. You could go check out my review on this one. I'm not here to give you a review. I'm here to drink along with all of you. But for somebody that has a YouTube channel like Joe Unfiltered, so if you get a box of this, right, a box is three of them. So a box is three. In the box that you get at the Store Hill American Whiskeys, if any of you didn't see, right, if you have the money to get a box, in the box, it comes a brochure, and the brochure is pretty cool. I would recommend you, if you do get a box, make sure to open the box and make sure the brochure inside. There's an envelope with a brochure that's really nice. It gives you just a little go around of the facility, of the land, the farmland that they have. They show you the wheat. It's a beautiful little pamphlet. So I do recommend all of you. By the way, somebody said about cigars. The best whiskey on here to drink with cigars is OBSF, Four Roses, and the Henry McKenna 10-year. Those are the two best ones out of all of them. If you think it's this one, no. If you think it's this one, no. If you think it's this one's really good with a cigar, but it's not really as good as those two. And with this one, forget about it. Don't even do that or beg. Anyways, the point of the matter is, over here, let me make sure. Not sure if I like it. I need to find an old Fitz 7. Old Fitz 7 is really good. I'm almost done with my Old Fitz 7. And for some of you watching, if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, in the chat room, there's ways to interact with me, right? So Old Fitz 7. My bottle's already done. My first bottle's already almost done. And how can I explain to you? So this is the only thing that the only way I could explain to another YouTuber, another person that drinks whiskey. Okay? If you know the palates and you have memory of all your whiskeys, here we go. Let me just tell you exactly what it tastes like. If you drink a Hancock Reserve from Buffalo Trace, the Hancock Reserve has a good amount of brown sugar, and it's a little bit rich, even if it's low proof. 88.9 proof is the Hancock Reserve, right? It's beautiful, and it's nice, but it's expensive. So, what the Old Fitzgerald did to that bottle, basically, it's two different distilleries, but it tastes exactly, to me, it has the brown sugar like the Hancock. It has a brown sugar like Hancock, but think of a 100 proofer. That's exactly what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a better version of a Hancock Reserve, and to me, I really like that. You can find a lot of more notes, but one of the main notes to me on that Old Fitz 7 year is the richness on the brown sugar. That's why my bottle is almost empty on the 7 year. 7 year, yes, Bald and Bond, I believe, right? Is it Bald? Yes. Bald and Bald Old Fish 7 year. And if any of you didn't see the review on the Old Fish, you can go check out. Good to see Ash in the chat room. And for some of you, yes, it's getting dark. It's getting dark out here. I kind of want to go to this one. My ribs should be done soon. I have to do something to my, let me see what time it is, Ripper Crew. I got some time. Let's back up a little bit over here. Good, let's back up a little bit. Oof. Back up a little bit. All right, let's drink the rest of this, and I'm going to go. What's the other one I'm going to drink? Store Hill. Let's drink the rest of this. The proof on this one is 114. Good to see Ash in the chat room. 114.7 proof. 57.35% ABV. Beautiful bottle, different. But this is their first ever wheat whiskey. I think they did a great job with this one. It's one of my favorite releases that they've done, Maker's Mark. And what they're doing right now is they're testing the waters on the market, and I think it's a good thing. Good thing to test some waters on the market right now. Okay, so I'm going to say this too. And we're going to give it to the Super Chanters today. We had Super Chanters today, April, Neil, and also Joe Unfiltered. Do you want me to drink the beer finally, or do we finally go to the last whiskey? Oh, wait a minute. Am I going to drink this? Do I drink this? It's a high proof whiskey. I'm going to ask April Neal. She's the first super chat today. April Neal, do we drink this? Do we drink this? Ribs are cooking. Yes, a couple minutes left. A couple minutes left. The ribs are there. A couple minutes left, okay? Couple minutes left. And I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do after. Over here. Remember, Joe, Maker's Mark has been one of the most innovative distilleries over the last 5 years. I think the most innovative distilleries out of all of them, and the one that's actually really doing a hell of a job, is definitely Maker's Mark. Over here, Joe Unfiltered says, we need more whiskey, baby. And we need more whiskey. Okay, so let me, I'm going to drink this one right now. This is, here's the option. Okay, the whiskey that I don't want to drink. The whiskey I don't want to drink, I wasted my money. I paid $120, but you guys already heard it. I told the whole community that you shouldn't buy this, and a lot of people have stopped buying this. These things are actually in the shelves still in Miami. Oh, shit, it smells like shit. What's that smell? It smells like a dead animal. Point of the matter is, Booker's, right? Booker's. Oh, shit, it smells like a dead rat out here. What the hell's that smell? Oof. Anyways, point of the matter is, what do I drink? Booker's? Do I drink Booker's? Or do I drink my favorite one, Hannah McKenna? After I do that, we're going to go on to do the part of the stream that I kind of want to do. I think we're going to have to do rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. How are we going to play rock, paper, scissors, you guys in the chat room? Here we go. Okay, let me do rock, paper, scissors, chat room. Okay, so you guys ready? We're going to do rock, paper, scissors, chat room. Ready? You got to type in the chat room. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, give it 3 seconds. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, so I did the scissors, and the invisible dude in the chat room. Everybody said rock, son of a gun. Okay, so I don't even know. Wait a minute. What is it? Which one was it? That means you guys went, damn, I was going to pick one. All right, which one you guys want me to drink? Which you guys like it rock hard? I know Joe Unfiltered likes it rock hard. April does too. So they pick rock. Point of the matter is, which one you want? The one that I don't want, Booker's, or do you want me to have the Hannah McKenna? Hannah McKenna or the Booker's? Price on both of these, so you guys know, this is a 120 something I paid. This one is under $100, Love it. She says Booker's. All right, so I'm going to put my favorite one out of the way. Okay, let's see if it changed a little bit. All right, this is the worst Booker's I've ever had in my life. Buy the pawn badge in 2025. I'm not buying any more Booker's. Let's pop this open. Okay, after this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to show you what we're going to do just ahead of time because I want to make sure you guys see. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. All right, so we're going to drink this now, but here we go. My ribs inside. I got to go inside and check my ribs. Here we go. This is the first time I show this. I just said, man, this thing looks cute. We're going to do a Stella. This is almost frozen. We're going to do a Stella. So we're going to put this over here, right? We're going to do a Stella. Okay, so let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do a Stella. And we're also going to be doing this with a shot, yes. With a shot glass. Now, for some of you, I got to put another light on here because it's getting real dark. It's getting so dark that there could be a ghost that just grabs the back of my balls. Have you guys ever got Has any some of you gentlemen, has any girl have ever like hit you in the back of your balls ever? It's the worst feeling. You don't want to get hit in the back of your nutsack. You don't want to get hit in the back of your nutsack. It's the worst feeling you could ever feel. It's the worst feeling you could ever feel. I kind of think that women are better off trying to go whoop. They're better trying to go like that or than just hitting you from the back. If they hit you from the back when your balls are dangling, your sack is dangling, oh my Lord, that damn thing hurts. It's the worst feeling ever. If you thought the worst feeling is when the dude just hits you in the balls right in front with a baseball, no, it's worse. You try to get hit in the back. Anyways, point of matter is, all right, this over here, well, you have to drink this with beer. Okay, this is experimental. It's a herbal infused whiskey. This is a distilled whiskey by Chattanooga. This is 40.5%, right? ABV, the proofing is 81. You see it over here. And for all of you, there you go. Our experimental single batch series is limited collection. This was given to me by one of our great members, Whiskey Encore Cheech. And I love this. You're going to see how black it is. It's as black as my heart. You're going to see it soon. But the point of the matter is, before we do that, we're going to be drinking it with this. Now, the reason why I'm drinking it with this is supposed to be German. Stella Artenuze. Stella Artenuze. You have to officially, there you go, there's a flute. For the Germans that like to do a cartwheel and do a handstand and put this in their ass, there's a flute that they do. Stella Artenuze. Anyways, shout out to Aaron in the chat room. Shout out to Black Eye in the chat room. Jake Quellen, where's Jake Quellen? Jake Quellen in the chat room. Shout out to Jake Quellen in the chat room. And also for all of you watching, here we go. Black A, where you at, Black A? Aaron. Here we go. Jake Quellen, where you at, Jake Quellen? All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. Bookers. God damn, I can't stand this Bookers. Let's drink this up. Oh, shit. This is garbage. Oh, my Lord. This is this is like a peanut out of a damn garbage. God, this is garbage. This is so bad. This is so bad that the oak on here reminds me of like the wood on my fence. This is like they say, you know what, we gotta save some money. Let's use the fence. Let's use Reaper's fence. So they used some of the fence wood to make some of those barrels. That's how bad this whiskey is. This whiskey is straight dookie in the house. Straight dookie, man. Well, we're going to drink it. We try not to waste money unless it's a Penelope that's really bad. Oh, man, this is cold. God damn, this is so bad. You know what it reminds me of? Honestly speaking, you know what it reminds me of? I don't know how many of you have ever had boiled peanuts. Boiled peanuts. This reminds me of boiled peanuts with like the cheapest General Dollar caramel that you can find. And the oak note, obviously, fence oak note. Oh, man, this is just so... Okay, let's be serious. This doesn't seem to me that it's 7 year, okay? This reminds me of a younger whiskey. And personally, for the price that I pay for this, it's horrendous. And I hope all of you saw the review on this whiskey, the Bookers, by the Pong batch. Let's drink the rest of this. Shout out to all of you. Don't forget. When a group of gays comes to you and they ask for you for direction, never tell them Bookers. Always say, look, just go straight. If you go over there, just go straight. Don't go sideways, just go straight, okay? Also, for the TikTokers, they ask for directions. Hey, man, I'm a TikToker. I'm a TikToker. Can I ask you for directions? Yeah. Go straight over there. Just go. Keep on going straight. Just go straight. Go straight. No, never go sideways. All right. Anyways, point of matters. Drink us up. Shout out to all of you. Drink us up. All right, I'm done with this. You know what? I didn't even want to show this. I didn't want to show this anymore. I didn't want to show this. This is gonna be the. What the hell was that? This is gonna be the. It's gonna be the whiskey of the stream. Right now, whiskey of the stream. Let's put this over here. It's gonna be the whiskey experimental whiskey of the stream. So let's take this out of the way. So to do this is almost like a Jaeger bomb. Have it like this. Before we do this, I think this is a little bit. I think it got a little bit hot. Let me get my other one because I put two in the freezer. I have a refrigerator in my backyard, by the way. I have a lot of things in my backyard. I have a TV. I have a pool table. I have a refrigerator. I have a freezer. I have two barbecues. I have whiskey outside too. But the whiskey outside that I have is straight dookie. The whiskey outside over here, I have straight dookie whiskey out here. And they don't, if you're probably wondering, like, there's people out there that say, ooh, if your whiskey gets sun, it tastes like dookie. It tastes like ass. That's false. How you know that's false? Because I have a whole realm of whiskeys out here. They haven't changed in flavor. So just know this. If you have whiskey outside, literally in the grass every single day, okay. If you have it, the sun is hitting your whiskey every day, but not directly. 24 hours, you should be okay. Point of the matter is, we're going to start drinking this, and before we do this, I think my ribs should be done soon. So here go, let's palms open. Damn, that looks real good. Now, this looks like Jaeger bomb. It does look like Jaeger bomb. It has what's the word that I can say that I can use so that some of you understand what I'm talking about? It has the thickness of a Jaeger bomb. Okay, this has the thickness of a Jaeger bomb. It's not Jaeger bomb. It is an experimental whiskey that Chattanooga made. And I think it's great. I think it's awesome. I'm just going to tell you some of the things that it does say. It's infused with, I should drink this every day, ginseng, bilberry, star anise, hyssop, sapphire, dark candy syrup, a variety of aromatic botonics. I don't even know what the hell that means. The point of the matter is, this smells exactly like a herbal recipe. Like one of those herbal recipes that you go to a witch. She says, if you drink this, your future is good. It almost smells like a recipe like that. Like a herbal, almost like you put some socks in there. Anise, you can smell the anise. Everything I just said, you can smell it. One thing that I do smell on here, which I don't think it says it on here. It smells like it has ginger. And ginger, to me, is one of my favorite things to eat. The sushi god, one day the sushi god slapped me in my face. He said, don't ever have ginger when you're having my sushi. And I said, my man, no problem. 2 seconds later, I ate some ginger with my sushi. But the point of the matter is, what I'm trying to say is, this has a lot of different herbal things that are really good for you. You can go to Chattanooga.com, ChattanoogaWhiskey.com. You can find a lot of these experimental whiskeys on there. You could buy one of them, and they can ship it to you, I believe. I don't know how that works officially, but I do know that one of our members, he bought me this, and I really appreciate it. I still drink it, but sometimes I don't drink it on stream. Last time I drank it on stream, I don't even remember. Here we go. So we're going to drink this. Before we do this, I kind of want to drink this first. Stella Atanusia. Can't wait to have that. So here we go. Cheers, all of you. It's Friday. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, enjoying it. My ribs should be done soon. Let me check my ribs real quick. I'm going to check my ribs real quick. I'm going to give it a couple seconds, okay? Let me do this first. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. I'm going to check my ribs after I drink this. Cheers to all of you. Oof. Oh my God. That's so syrupy. It's good. That's good. Let's have this. Oh my Lord. This mix is so goddamn good. Oh my Lord. This mix is so goddamn good. Wow. This tastes like chicken soup. God damn. Good to see D in the chat room. Now, you know what this reminds me of? If you're Cuban, I don't know if D's Cuban, but if you're Cuban, the best thing in Miami, okay, other than a Colombian soup, I'm not Colombian, but I just know there's two soups in Miami that are the best, okay? The number one best soup in the whole Miami, I'm sorry to say, I gotta give it to the Colombians, man. The Colombians make the most illest, most best. If you want a really good soup and you're sick, the Colombians make the most craziest oxtail, meaty, banana. Wait a minute, we gotta give it to Cubans too, dude. Come on, man. The Cubans make also one of the best soups in Miami. I don't know if I gotta do a stream, man. I gotta do a stream with Cuban soup, and another one with Colombian soup. By the way, I just did this. I'm gonna go check my ribs before they burn. Let's drink this up. Oh my Lord. Let me check my ribs. I think I'm gonna have to start the barbecue. My oven is it's not working correctly. Well, it's working good, but the thing is with the barbecue, it's a little bit different. I could keep the temperature a little bit higher, Currently on this stream, because I put the ribs on the stream. So we're at 119 minutes, right? 119 minutes. So 119 minutes, 60, right? 60 times 2, that's 120, right? 120. 60 times 2, 120. So we're at basically 2 hours. Usually at 2 hours, I usually go check it. I went to check it, and currently, right now, the ribs aren't done yet. I wanted to say this: they're getting soft, they're getting good, but there's a step if you're having those ribs in the oven. So you had to make sure they get cooked. That's first. And then the final step, you broil it. Okay, to broil it is to get it it gives it a good crust on the top, and that is officially the hardest part of the ribs if you're doing the oven. So you have to make sure, first off, you have to make sure that they get cooked. Usually, it could take up to a couple hours to cook it in the oven. On the grill, usually 2 hours is max, and then you take it off, you wrap them up, and then you put them on there to get soft. All right, that's what it is. And you can put some barbecue sauce and stuff like that. But that's just what it is. It's a little bit different when you're doing it in an oven. So for some of you, let me look at the chat room real quick. I just want to make sure you guys know. Over here, D says I should do that. I think that's a good idea, isn't it? Over here, Be Young, he says, Reaper Dude, EBT hit, let's go. What the hell's an EBT? What's an EBT? What is it? What's an EBT? Somebody tell me in the chat. What's an EBT? What whiskey is that? Elijah Batch. I don't know. What's an EBT? Elijah Batch True. What's an EBT? $10 super chat. $10 super chat. Over here. EBT. What the hell's an EBT? I think D's in the chat room. D, tell me what's an EBT. D, thank you so much for being a part of the chat room. EBT. What the hell's an EBT? Can somebody tell me? Anyways, I'm going to drink this chicken soup. This chicken soup is really amazing. Be Young. If you haven't already, these Chattanooga whiskeys are fun to have when you're having some beer. I don't get hangovers. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I got a hangover. But over here we go. Let's do this over here. So we're going to drink the rest of this, and we're going to mix it up with a little bit of that Stella. Shout out to all of you. Drink us up. You got to drink it with this. Here we go. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. This tastes like a Cuban chicken soup. You know, when you finish with all the noodles, with the chicken, the carrots, the potatoes. Oh my Lord, this tastes exactly like you're scooping up. You know, you're sick. You're scooping up all that. I don't know if they call it caldo. Do they call it caldo? I don't even know. They call it Be Young. Be Young. Thank you so much, Be Young, for the super champ. Be Young. Be Young. Be Young. Thank you so much. By the way, I'm going to just say this. BTE. What is that? Reaper Dude. EBT. He said EBT just hit. Let's go, baby. Shit. I think B Young is living in the ghetto. I think B Young is living in the ghetto. I think B Young is living in the ghetto. You know, when I think of people when I play poker, they live in the ghetto. One time, one dude, he came from the ghetto. He was playing poker against me. I took all his money. He goes, you know what? You know what, dog? He goes, you know what, dog? You're living in my mind, brain. You're living in my mind rent free. I go, that's cool. That's cool. Keep it like that. Who the hell tells me and proud of it? Who the hell tells me I'm proud of it? You're living in my head rent free. Only the people that are into that EBT or BTE. What BTE? No, BTE is a channel. EBT. Let's drink this up. If we get to $100 on the stream, I'll play some music. Yesterday, I think this is why everybody's like, you know what? Yes, this dog over here, the dog over here in back of the camera, this dog over here made about $300 on super chats. Everybody's like, I can't drop no money. I can't drop no money. This boy's rich. This boy rich. This boy rich. I can't drop any money. I drop money on Sunday. I'll drop money on Sunday when I don't go to church. A lot of you are saying, right? Okay, we're gonna do another. We're gonna do another one of this. Okay, let's pop this open. This is really good. Now, I do want to buy another Chattanooga. Only thing is, Chattanooga, they're in Tennessee. I'm not gonna go to Tennessee to buy one of these whiskeys. What the hell, that in mind? We're having shots. We're having shots. And for all of you, Ash, good to see Ash. D, I'm gonna say this, D. D has been in the chat room, involved in the chat room for the last month. Thank you so much, D, for being here. Also, I'm going to say this. I've been promoting on Instagram as much as I can. I've been promoting on Instagram as much as I can for everybody on Instagram to come over here to YouTube. It's been working. Yesterday it worked really good, and I think it's really good. For some of you, they haven't got the membership. I do recommend D to get the membership, and for all of you, I know B Young doesn't get the membership unless somebody gives him a free one. He's an EBT dude, right? He's an EBT dude. He likes the freebies. There's people that like the freebies. It's like a good feeling. I feel you, B Young. B Young, I feel you. Unfortunately, I tell all the companies not to send me free stuff. I tell the companies not to send me free stuff. Why? Because we get to review all these bottles and give our opinions, right? On the stream, Joan Filter, thank you so much. B Young, thank you so much. April Neal, thank you so much for the super chats, right? In the chat room, I did drop in the chat room how to get that membership. That membership is a short, small little fee, okay? The first membership you could get is $5, which allows you to put those emojis. It gives you a green name next to your name. The biggest membership, we have 3 members that have the biggest membership, and that's $150. There's another membership if you want to be an elite member, which is $50, and another one that's about $25. Point of the matter is, you can officially, over here, oh, AM, look at AM, shout out to AM. AM has been one of our OGs. He says over here, AM says EBT means, what is super chat? EBT means Elijah bottle embalmed triple distilled. God damn. If they do that, I'll pay $200. If they do that, I'll pay $200. You know what it is to get Elijah Craig barrel proof? That's triple distilled. It's going to be so clear. Some of my Elijah Craigs have like a little bit of a stuff in it. As a matter of fact, let me tell you this, AM. I had my Blanton's Gold when I had it. My Blanton's Gold when I had it in the glass. It had little specks. I said, dude. This is what I said. AM. We're going to play some music, by the way. It's Friday. I think we're almost at $100. We're not almost at $100. We're $70 away from $100. That's far away. No, we're not 70. We're $60 away from $100 for me to play music. But the point of the matter is, AM. I poured myself some gold Blantons in my thing, right, in my glass, and I put it aside. I had specks of the barrel, right? I had specks of the char in the barrel. They were all in the bottom, and I was drinking that because it's unfiltered. There's no filter. So it's good that AM said that. It would be amazing if there's a company out there that starts to do that. Over here, D says, have a good night. D, never say good night. Just leave. Like the other day, I went to, so I'm wearing you guys want to see the shirt that I'm wearing? I'm wearing a tank top. Now that D is gone, one less woman to show a tank top. You guys want to see my tank top? Everybody says yes and all right, cool. Let me show my tank top real quick. Okay, so I went to the store to buy tank tops, and this is the tank top that I'm wearing right now. This is a tank top I'm wearing. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is a key thing that I gotta show you. Ash in the chat room. Ash, $10 super chat. Wow, Ash. Wow, Ash. Wow, Ash. You sent a $10 super chat. Ashley, Ash. I like Ash better because it reminds me of Pokemon. Ash, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It says, good night, y'all. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is for the ladies? It's sleeping beauty time. If you don't know about the ladies, let me tell you something about the ladies out here. They need their sleeping beauty time. If they don't sleep enough, shout out to Ash. If they don't sleep enough, guess what happens? Guess what happens? If the women don't sleep enough, they become, what's the word that I can use? What's the worst thing I can use? If women don't sleep enough, they become monsters. Yes, they become monsters. Ash, get your sleep, Ash. I appreciate you so much. Also, okay, I'm going to say this. Ash, for you, Ash, be young. Thank you so much, Be Young, also, for being a part of streams all the time. You two are freaking amazing. I'm going to say this. There's one person currently that's next in line to get a wrench, okay? But there's two people right now that are in back of getting a wrench, and that is Be Young. That is Be Young and Ash. Those are two people in back of Satisfied to get a wrench, okay? There's a lineup of wrenches. I don't like to give wrenches anymore ever since what happened recently. There was a big thing that happened recently that happened to all of us. And for some of you, it's a big thing, right? It's a big thing. Ash over here says, pizza love. I've been craving it, Ash. I'm going to say this, Ash. Ash, if you come to Miami, there's one pizza place you need to go to. If you come to Miami, it's called Casola's. Casola's Pizza is where you need to eat at if you have the crave to have pizza. If you come to Miami, you could also get garlic bread. You could get, not only can you get garlic bread in Miami, you could also get wings, Philly cheesesteaks, but you have to pay usually cash. Cannolis, they have cannolis there. So if any of you come to Miami, the pizza place to come to main pizza place is called Casola's in Miami. I just showed my tank top. Nobody gave a damn about I gave a damn about my tank top. I like butterflies, man. I like butterflies. Nobody gives a damn about my butterfly tank top. For some of you watching, look, if you're watching right now and you're probably saying, you know what? There's so many people watching, why be here? There's people that rewatch these streams, okay? So the people that rewatch these streams, they get entertained by rewatching these streams. And that's what it is. It's an entertainment factor. By the way, what's my favorite insect? Can somebody tell me in the chat room, by the way, before we do that? My favorite insect. Can somebody tell me in the chat room what's my favorite insect? I said it in a couple streams ago. Okay, so I'm going to drink this. I'm going to drink this now, and I'm going to light this up. Don't drink White Claw. At least drink Stella. This is really good. In a can. Now, the reason why you're drinking in a can, because in a can, it gets really, really cold. Always drink it from a can because it could get extra, extra cold. So let's drink this up. Chattanooga whiskey. Let's drink this up. Holy shit. Holy shit. It tastes like Cuban chicken soup. It tastes like Cuban chicken soup, man. Holy Lord. Ash, ash, ash. This is what I recommend, Ash, and be young. Get this from a can. By the way, you guys want me to show you what I bought recently? Let me show you. Let me show you what I bought recently. So I bought the Stellas. But for some of you that are into sushi, I'm just going to put it on stream. All right? If you're into sushi, I'm going to show you what I bought recently that you can buy. So let me move this out of the way. If you're really into sushi, okay, if you're really into sushi, I'm not into sushi, but it doesn't mean that I can't buy this. I'm not into sushi, but it doesn't mean that I can't buy this. Let me show you. But before I show you, let's clean this up. Before I show you. All right. So, today I bought Asahi in a can. Good. AM, if AM's in the chat room. If AM is in the chat room, say, I'm here. If AM's in the chat room, say, I'm here. The point of the matter is, this is the best. You gotta get it in the can, okay? This is honestly the best. If you get it in the can, it's the best. You get it super, super crispy and super, 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 super nice. And what's the word that I can say? It's like Tater Dom once said. You gotta buy the Rhine beer. Shout out to Tater Dom. I hope he's okay. Tater Dom. Point of the matter is, Asahi Super Dry. This is the brand new Asahi Super Dry label, and it's a beautiful label. This is a Japanese beer that officially they have a factory in Canada. So I think the USA gets this from Canada, but this is the best, one of the most crispiest beers you can get. You can put this in your refrigerator, and your refrigerator will get this as crispy and strong and cold as you can get. I do recommend you, when you do drink this, make sure you're having chicken. All right? Karen Boo, oh shoot! If Karen Boo sends a super chat on the stream, I'm going to start drinking vodka. You know? If you want me to officially start turning up, drinking vodka is what I will drink. I will drink it only for Karen Boo. Good to see Karen Boo in the chat room. The point of the matter is, AM is sleeping. This is the second beer you should definitely get, Karen Boo. I see you, Karen Boo. If you send a huge super chat, you already know we're going to be drinking vodka. Oh, man, what a mix. It's good that I don't have to leave tonight if I drink that vodka. If I drink that vodka, I don't leave tonight. I only drink Russian vodka, and she knows that. Karen Boo knows that. I only drink Russian vodka. Point of the matter is, Sapporo Reserve, right? Sapporo Reserve, you see it? Sapporo Reserve. This is the one to get. There's two different beers here. This is Asahi Super Dry, and this is the Reserve beer, the Super Sapporo. There's a premium one that says premium. You can find this at your store, but the one you have to get is the one that has yellow. It says Reserve. It says Reserve, right? It says Reserve. Did somebody say Polish? Come on! Last time I dated a Polish girl. You want to hear the story of the Polish girl that I dated? I dated a Polish girl. I think she's probably the prettiest Polish girl here in Florida. Personally, that's my personal opinion. A long time ago, I dated her when I had my supercharged car, and she had a. Anyways, the point of the matter is, you don't want to hear the story. I know Karen Boo doesn't want to hear the story because if you really wanted to hear the story, she would send a super chat. You know what I'm going to say? Polish. Ah, dang, Polish. Come on now, boy. I'm going to tease one of our Ranches. Let me tease one of her ranches. Let me tease one of her ranches real quick. I know she likes that vodka. I know she likes that vodka. Let me tease one of my ranches real quick. Let me tease one of my ranches real quick. I know she likes that vodka. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. There's a bun. There's a bun here. One of my girlfriends made this for me. Don't laugh. One of my girlfriends made this for me. Don't laugh. Please don't laugh. One of my girlfriends made. There you go. One of my girlfriends made this for me. Don't laugh. Wait a minute. Isn't it supposed to be a different color? What kind of shit is this? Oh man. Wait a minute. Time out. What the hell's going on? I got bamboozled. It's only the top. It's only the plug. The plug that you got to put in your ass. Wait a minute. I got bamboozled. Wait, time out. Time out for Karen Boo. Wait a minute. I got bamboozled real quick. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Time out. Oh. Let me do this real quick. Russian vodka. Wait a minute. Let me turn this line off. Woo! This is because Karen Boo, she loves that Russian vodka. She probably hands a hand of Russian vodka. She's learning to stay away from Russian vodka. One of my girlfriends made this for me. One of my girlfriends made this for me, and I said, "I dump. You're gonna get dumped. You're gonna get dumped." Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Can you all see this? If you all can, by the way, this is a butt plug. Butt plugs you put in the top. Can you guys see this? You guys can see this? I hope you can. If you can't see it, then I don't even know what to say. This is big. Can you see this? You know what? I'm doing too much for Karen Boo because I haven't seen her in a long time. This is a butt plug that you put in your butt, Karen Boo. You put this in your butt. This is what the OnlyFans girls do, right? OnlyFans girls, they use this. It's a long one. It's a long one. They put it in their butt and they go, you know what, I'm going to give you a gift. And then they put, uh-oh. Did I just ruin this? Oof. Okay, and then they put this in my Russian vodka. They go, hey, you want that Russian vodka? You gonna throw it away? Yeah, I'm gonna throw it away. Okay, can I have it? Okay. And then, boom. Look at this, Russian vodka. Anyways, let's put the light on. This is silly, man. It's silly. I gotta blame it on, who do I gotta blame it on? I gotta blame it on Karen Boo. Shout out to Karen Boo. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream. I appreciate you so much, Karen Boo, and for all of you that have been here from the get-go. Thank you so much. It's Friday. I want to give you some extra content, right? I dumped her. Why did I dump her? Did somebody ask me why did I dump her? Well, I dumped her because her breath stanked. Her breath stank, man. She burped one time in my face. She thought it was cool. And it smelled like armpit and ass. It smelled like armpit and ass. And I said, dude, this is crazy. Who the hell's gonna be with this woman? Who's gonna be with this woman? It smelled like armpit and ass. I said, dude, who's gonna be with this woman? This is out of this world. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. God damn! Holy shoe! Over here, Karen Boo, fancy girl, get the neon pluggy thing on 7-Eleven, right? Yeah, that's right. She got that neon pluggy thing at 7-Eleven. Wow, Karen Boo. Karen Boo always really honestly, she hits the nail on the head every time. How do you know, Karen Boo? $100 super chat from Karen Boo. How do you know? It's like Karen Boo knows. It's like Karen Boo knows. This is crazy. It's like, oh, you guys still here? Okay, cool. Anyways, it's like Karen Boo knows that. It's like Karen Boo. It's like Karen Boo knows that you get the pluggy thing, you get the butt pluggy thing in 7-Eleven. God, Karen Boo, you're absolutely right. But you don't win a. You don't win a. I'm gonna say this. You don't win a. You don't win a pat on the back. What you win is, Karen Boo, you win a huge shout out throughout the stream. So this is the vodka that officially. This is the vodka that I like. I like that Russian vodka. I'm an American, and I know that the best vodka in the world is Russian. Let's be straight up. Americans, we're straight up. We're rude. We're blunt, and that's what people like. Karen Boo, shout out to Karen Boo. So this is what we do for Karen Boo. $100 super chat. Let's drink us up. Shout out to Karen Boo. Let's drink us up. This tastes like soy sauce. A little bit of Chinese rice, anise, cinnamon, ginger, and then when you mix it up with this Stella, here we go, caramel. Let's mix it up. It tastes like Cuban or Colombian soup. Holy shit. I just noticed the Karen Boo just sent $200. Holy shit. Holy shit. I just realized that Karen Boo sent $200. God damn. Karen Boo. Holy shit. My balls are still here. Holy shit, I just noticed that. Over here, April with the little super chat. Vodka time. It's 200 super chat. Love you, sister. Yes, it is vodka time. It is vodka time, so it is vodka time. Guess what? The stream has gone off the rail. Let me drink the rest of this, though. As a matter of fact, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Let me save myself. Vodka time. Holy Lord. Holy Lord. Yes, it is. It's vodka time. So, here's what we're doing. We're going to do vodka time. Vodka time for Karen Boo. You know I'm going to do that Russian vodka shot. We got to get our vodka. We got to get a vodka. We got to get a vodka on, right? Sloika. We got to get our vodka on. You guys know how I do. My grandfather he had Port Russian on him. That's why maybe I can drink. Let's do this, baby. Shout out to all of you. Oh, oh, oh. Ah. Here we go. You guys can hear me? Yes, yes. Let me know. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. All right. So somebody just said, throw up Baby Ray's. If you use a seasoning, Baby Ray's is good. If you don't use a seasoning, Baby Ray's is straight dookie, right? Point of the matter is, we're still gonna give this to shout outs to Karen Boo. So Karen Boo. We about to do something. By the way, we're gonna put the frozen one here. Boom. Shout out to Karen Boo. Karen Boo finally fell asleep. It's all right. Karen Boo, here we go. Karen Boo. So, for all of you, this is Russian vodka in honor of Karen Boo, but you have to use a dirty shot glass. This shot glass probably has 99% lead. You gotta do it like that, okay? If you're drinking Russian vodka, that's straight up how it is. You just gotta be different, man. You gotta be that dude, man, that dude, you know? Russians, they take it to the extreme. And if they take it to the extreme, well, I'm an American. Guess what? I can challenge any Russian. I can guarantee you I'll beat any Russian out there. The point of the matter is, shout out to Karen Boo with a $200 super chat. Here we go. She says, I'm here in the chat room. Huh? Hashtag, do your dishes reap? Oh, hell no. She's telling me to do my dishes. God damn. I don't got any dirty dishes right now. Point of the matter is, Karen Boo, you know what this means? You know what this means, Karen Boo? Karen Boo, you know what this means? Is go back at you. She said, take my dishes. Oh, here we go. Right back at you. Yes, yes. She probably has two dishes to do. I have no dishes to do. Here you go, right back at you. Shout out to Karen Boo with a $200 super. So on the stream, I'm gonna just tell you, we drink some whiskey, we drink some nice beer, right? Matter of fact, let me finish this up. Karen Boo, Estella. Karen Boo, get this one. Karen Boo, get this one. Estella, it's a shot glass, she says. Estella Astadorsis. When you go to the store, ask them, hey, where's the Estella Astadorsis? He goes, drinks up. You get to pick, Karen Boo. Where you picking the Russian standard, the vodka, the silver filtered, yes. You're picking the Beluga. By the way, this is my favorite. One of my favorites. As a matter of fact, these are my three favorite. These are my three favorite vodkas. I didn't even choose anything else because this thing is so good. Karen Boo, you get to pick. Which one do I have first? Karen Boo, which one do I have first? Let me roll my ribs. Karen Boo says nothing. April Neal Charm says if she cooked for you, she must really love you. That means, I think she's talking about Ash and Be Young. Be Young. Be Young, I'm going to say this. Ash, if she cooks you some dirty meal, she still loves you, man. That's what it is. If a woman cooks you anything, even if it's a microwave meal, well, no. If Ash puts her food in the microwave for you, Be Young, she don't love you, man. She's half-assing it. If she cooks up something on the kitchen, woo! She cooks something in the kitchen, woo! That's a real thing. She says, Karen Boo says, I'm going with the most chilled Russian vodka. As a matter of fact, this is the most chilled. The Beluga. Buy this one if you have it, okay? Karen Boo, I know she probably had this one. This is my favorite vodka. It's so smooth. I haven't had this in a long time. We're going to have this one, the Russian standard. This is another great one, great value. Let's pour it in here. Ooh, I can't even open it. Shit. All right, here we go. Are we gonna play the song? Are we gonna play our favorite song? We're gonna play. Oh, we're gonna play our favorite song. Are we gonna play our favorite songs? Okay, here we go. Russian vodka is a Russian standard. One of my favorites is platinum. Okay, best potato in the world. If you were to eat potato, there's two places that I want to eat potato from. Russia, right? Russia. Or Japan, Okinawa. Those are the two places I want to eat potato from. Okinawa, Japan, or Russia. Russian standard. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink us up. Karen Boo with a $200 super chat. Here we go. Let's drink us up. Karen Boo, I'm going to say this. This is going to be for her learning curve. When you drink Russian vodka, okay? I played a lot. I've known a lot of Russians. When you drink Russian vodka, once you drink your Russian vodka, you gotta slam your glass, okay? Always slam it like an animal. This is honestly goddamn amazing. This is honestly goddamn amazing. This round of Russian vodka, I love this one. Now the difference between that Russian vodka compared to this one's sweeter. I like it when it's sweeter. This is a little bit sweeter and a little bit smooth. This one's a little bit rough, but I like the rough edges on this one. You guys know I've drank about 3 bottles of these already in the span of like, 3 years or 4 years, something like that. So these are the ones that I recommend. Karen Boo, these are my favorite, man. My lady, these are my favorite. Okay, so what we having next, Karen Boo? What are we having next? By the way, we had to play a song for her, or should we not? Should we play a song for her? You let me know, April. Should we play a song for her? Should we play a song for her? Let me know. Should we play a song for her? I got to put the fries inside. I got to put my Nathan fries. You guys want to see the Nathan fries? Nobody wants to see the Nathan fries, but you know what it is. I got to put the fries in the air fryer. I'm gonna smell that booty hole. Here we go. Let's do this over here. Okay, so I think I think she said, do the beluga. Yes, yes. I'm going to do the beluga before it gets too hot. I mean, here we go. Let's drink this up. Shout out to all of you. Here we go. Beluga. Baby! Baby! Bring up and down till I throw up. I may play that fucking music till I get soft. Here we go, beluga. Hey, one of all things I want me to do. Cause tonight, baby, I wanna smell that booty. Oh. Here we go, let's drink some beluga. There you go, Caribou. Ah, damn, Caribou. Woo! Damn, that beluga good. Is it strong, though? It's a little bit stronger. Come on! Mo, baby, get back! Yeah, man. And that throw let me play that fucking music till I get soft. Do the things that you want me to do. Here we go. We're going to do this one. Yes, yes. Cat tonight, baby. I want to get. Here we go. Let's do this one. Wait a minute. I'm going to say this right now, right now. Here we go. Caribou says yes. Yes, yes, Caribou says with a $200 super chat. She says, yes, I have a knack for picking vodkas. You know what? You got a knack, Caribou. Caribou. Tonight, baby, I'm gonna get freaky with you. Here we go, Caribou. Bend down. Caribou, and throw up. Let me play that fucking music till I throw up. Me do the things you want me to do. Beluga, baby. Come tonight, baby. I'm gonna get freaky with you. Bend down till I throw up. Let's pour us up another one. Me play that fucking music till I get soft. Let me do all the things they want me to do. Cause tonight, baby, I'm gonna put this in my fist. Up and down till I. Oh man, here we go. Let me put it up, beluga. Here we go. Shout out to Caribou. Shout out. Wait a minute. Tell me, I gotta put this. We gotta put the song for Iran. We gotta put a song for Iran. You know, we're not gonna put a song for Iran. You guys already know what song I would have put it for Iran. Drop a bomb on you. I'm not gonna put that song. What I'm gonna put is, oof. We have a lot of this in the chat room, right? That's good. We have a lot of ladies in the chat room. Good. If we have the ladies in the chat room, we got the ladies in the chat room. Here we go. Here, put the ladies in the chat room, right? For the men, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Beluga, God. Hit that like button if you like the stream so far. Okay, let me talking about this. First off, we had this one, really beautiful. Oh man, this is good, but it's so big, it's too big, it hurts. It's so big, it hurts. You gotta get a good size, ladies. Ladies, you gotta get a good size. This is too thin, and it's too short. This is a good one. Look at this, it's sticking nice. Shout out to all of you. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Beluga, second shot. Caribou with $200 super chat. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Here we go, Caribou. I'm gonna drink the rest of this. Gold, Line, Beluga. One of my favorites. $100. Easy. Reba Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Oh, man. Is it time for me to finally drink that? That gold standard? Oh, man. Maybe it's time for me to drink that gold standard. I know. This is really good. It's so wet. It's so wet. Maybe I drink this one. Oh, Lord. It's so wet. Damn. And a tip. Gold. I don't know if I drink this one again. Let me put this back. It's just, I just love how thick this is. Look at how thick this is. It's so thick. And for all of you watching, let me say this. Not only is it thick, I like it thick. I like it thick. Man. Reaper Crew. I love it really thick. Look at that. For all the ladies out there. For all the ladies out there. God, this is too thin. This is twig. This is twig. This is twig. How many women out here, 120 pounds? That's crap. You gotta get nice, something tall, something thick. That's nice. But this is too thin. You gotta need something on Fridays. Poof! This is the best one out of all of them, though. It's crazy, the thin one. You know what? We're gonna do this over here for Caribou, the thick one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a bottom that's thick, look at this. This is the one to do, right? We're gonna pop this open. Let's pop this open for Caribou. Look, it's Friday. If I'm entertaining you, it's all that matters. The bottom matter is, my fries are in the air fryer. They're getting nice and cooked up. All right, security, I see you, security. Member for life. Don't forget to renew your memberships. Caribou, Farm Kitty, April Neal. By the way, we have other members today, AM, in the chat room today. We also had today for all the members. I don't remember all the members that were here in the chat room. Pink pony emoji, dang. We need a pink pony. Did Caribou watch that stream? It was a depressing stream, wasn't it? Pink Pony Club was it was a depressing song. Let's not get too depressing on here because I'm drinking vodka. let's not get too depressing on here. You guys know that the Russians usually. I played with a Russian. I was playing poker with a Russian in a casino. He was a big Russian. His name was Rick. He was the owner of one of the top strip clubs, and most of the Russians own the strip clubs here in Miami. But he was an asshole like me. The point of the matter is, when he would lose in playing casino and poker, right, he would leave. How the hell you leave, Rick? You own strip clubs, my man. How the hell you leaving? If I'm whipping you, how the hell you leaving? You got unlimited funds, my man. Unlimited funds. Here we go for Karen Boo. Russian Standard. This is the gold. We're going to do this for her. Russian Standard. Now, I'm going to say this. I have Russian blood in me. That's why I could enjoy some of these whiskeys. I mean, goddamn, why am I saying whiskeys? I turned into the vodka Reaper on here on the stream. The point of the matter is, okay, hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. April Neal says, Reaper was in his feelings. I was. It's all right. It's all right. Karen Boo, the last thing Karen Boo says in the chat room was, poof. Last thing Karen Boo says in the chat room was, poof. All right, Karen Boo. We're going to do this for you. But I could have sworn that she said something about Pink Pony in the chat room. Karen Boo, I don't know if you saw that stream, but if any of you saw the stream, please don't watch it. Please don't watch it. If you saw anything that has to do with Pink Pony, don't watch it, man. Honestly, it tore me up, that song, for one day. And I had to play it again on stream, just because I said it. I wouldn't have played it if I wouldn't have said it. I wouldn't have said the story, I wouldn't have played it. I'm going to play another song because Karen Boo officially doing the whole super chat. Let's drink this up. Oh shit, is this a song? Oh man, I remember the song, man. Ooh yeah, I remember the song. $200. I never know somebody until I know somebody. That's what it is. I never know somebody until I know somebody. You know how you know somebody? When you're eating some food, you're like, you want some of this food? If they don't pick at your food, they're somebody. It's just, wait a minute. That's a lover bar? Ooh. Wait a minute, time out. What song is this? Than you. All you want, I do me like my brother, I do me like my sister, I do me like my foggy, I do me like my fishy. I want you, I everything. I give you my Chinese food all my life. I give my ming. Wait a minute. And now, hang home, hey now. I finally gave you my cereal all my life. I pray for someone like you that will flush that toilet. They do. I pray that you flush my toilet too. Man, I'm chomping this song up. Ooh. I'm so glad, yes, you flush that toilet. Behind that forget the stranger because she takes a dump in my toilet and she doesn't flush that toilet. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm about to drink that Russian. Here we go, Karen Boo, let's drink this up. Someone like you, you flush that toilet. Oh, baby, someone like you, that you flush that toilet today too. As you can see, I pray that you flush that turd when you won't ever know. show, and you don't talk when I'm watching a movie, yeah. Oh, they never know when I'm watching that show. When I'm watching that, oh man, I killed that song. Oh, that's horrible. Baby, oh shit, I killed it. Here we go, Russian vodka, let's drink this up. Karen Boo, this is because of you, let's drink this up. Oh, it tastes like potato. God damn, it tastes like potato. I painted someone like you to not disturb me when I'm watching a football game. All my life, I painted someone like you to not disturb me when I'm watching a football game. Yes, yes. My life, I pray for someone like you to not talk when I'm watching a hockey game. All my life, I pray for someone like you to not talk when I'm watching a hockey game. Holy shit, my life, I pray for you like you. You don't talk more than 5 seconds. That was a good song. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this for all of you. I don't even know what the hell I said, but I do know that we're drinking Russian vodka. And for some of you, I want to play R. Kelly. But damn, if I play R. Kelly, man, that would be horrible. If I play R. Kelly, that would be horrible. That would be like, if I play R. Kelly, that's like shitting in front of your neighbor's door and watching him while he walks out of the door and slips on your shit. And he just slips and he hits his head and gets a coma. It's almost like that. I can't play R. Kelly. What the hell? Can somebody tell me what the hell this is? What is this? No. This is like, no. This is like, that's like, I don't even know what to say what that was. Here we go, Pretty Ricky. Oh. That was ugly. What does it say? Amended? What the hell does amended mean? Yes, sir. Oh shit. Yes, sir. All right, for all of you, look, we had a good stream so far. We had a long stream, as a matter of fact. We had a long stream. Somebody says, Karen Boo says, that's definitely not Pink Pony. I guarantee you what we just played was not Pink Pony. Do you want Pink Pony? Karen Boo, if she makes me play Pink Pony, damn, if she makes me play Pink Pony, she makes me play Pink Pony, I'm going to fall asleep crying. Okay, if she makes me play Pink Pony, I'm gonna fall asleep crying, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Over here, April O'Neil says, "Amen to that, Reaper. Don't disturb when football's on." April O'Neil is one of those women that she lies. She lies. April O'Neil is one of those women that she says the real thing. There's a lot of Latinas out there that say, "Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, baby. I won't disturb you in the football game." 5 years goes by. 5 years goes by. They're freaking vacuuming. What the Super Bowl? Tom Brady's on TV. They're vacuuming. They're doing dishes. They're like talking to their friends on speaker. Don't trust a Latina, man. Shout out to April O'Neil. April O'Neil, shout out to you, April O'Neil. So Karen Boo, you want to hear Pink Pony? You want to hear Pink Pony? Okay, so I drank the Russian vodka. I'm gonna just tell you what I drink on the stream. It's a Friday. This is some for all of you. If you're watching the stream, don't go to the club. Don't go out. Okay, drink your whiskeys at home. Enjoy your stuff. By the way, my ribs in there. I have the fries. I have the fries in the air fryer. I have the fries in the air fryer. I have the fries in the air fryer. So, Karen Boo, you tell me to play Pink Pony. I'll play that Pink Pony. I'll play that Pink Pony. If you want me to, I'll play that Pink Pony. Farm Kitty says, by the way, you got a super chat in the chat room. Here we go. Let me see the super chat. Who's saying the super chat? Here we go. April Neal. Fake news, wifey. It's just yeah. Fake news. Okay, that means that what I just said it was a hogwash. Okay. If you want to play that song, Big Pony, you let me know. But for all of you currently, all right, we're drinking Russian vodka. I gotta check my. Thank you so much for the super chat. We're at $260 on the stream. $260 on the stream. If you want me to check, yes. If you want me to play that song, I'll play that song. Caribou, all you have to say is yes. Play Pink Pony. Play Pink Pony. I actually need to drink another beluga. I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna check my fries real quick. Let me check my fries real quick. Karen Boo, you tell me Pink Pony, I'll play it. Oh shit! Oh! Yeah. Woo! Woo! Yes, sir! Yeah, yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh shit, this thing is so hot, I had to throw it. Nathan Fry. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, god damn. This thing is hot. I just took it out of the air fryer. For all of you watching. Here we go, Karen Boo. I'm going to have one more shot. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Oh, number one. Here we go. Put this over here. Oof. Okay, let me say this. Nathan Fry. I'm gonna say this. Ooh, there's a lot of people probably don't like this. A lot of people don't like this Nathan Fry. Ooh, I just took it out of the air fryer. It's soft. Let me take it. Here we go. Let's try this out. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Ooh. Oh. It's hot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait a minute. Where'd my glass go? I don't even know where the hell my glass go. Yes, sir. My body. Here we go. Let's do this beluga. Damn, this fry. This damn fry is hot as hell. Ooh. Here we go. Oh God, why is it dark? Where's my other glass? Holy shit, this is goddamn freaking hot. We got a little cricket on here, caribou. I don't even know what I'm drinking. Beluga, Russian vodka. Oh, it's gonna be in the stream, right? Let's have this over here. Yes, sir. Oh, fuck. It's hot. Oh, man, that's goddamn whatever I just drank right there. Holy shit. That damn thing. That damn thing. That thing is... I'm gonna show you this cut nougat whiskey. This is what I put in there. That's what we got. This is what we drank on here. The mix of vodka in this. Woo! That's good. Ah, dang. That's real good. I'm gonna say this right now. You guys are amazing. Caribou, shout out to Caribou. Beluga. Yes, sir. Shout outs to the USA. Shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Caribous, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Space Force, and you know already, Space Force battling the aliens over there on the moon. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like with the River Crew, you know what time it is. You guys are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to end the stream. Oof. We're about to end the stream. Wait a minute, time out. Oh no, this song is about to change to a commercial. If it changes to commercial, I'm looking like an idiot. Oh my Lord, what the hell is this? Oh no. Why did this change to Pink Pony? Oh no.
A new relationship starts on...
Oh no, the song changed to Pink Pony. Should I let it ride? I should let it ride. I should let it ride because Karen Boo, I don't know why she cries with this song, but I'd be crying, man. I'd be crying, man, with this song. For all of you watching around the world today on the stream, we have drank a lot of good whiskeys, and we also have drink. If I ever have a daughter, she's gonna watch his streams. And if she watches streams, if I ever have a daughter and she watches streams, she's gonna know at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how ugly, how beautiful you are, how tall you are, how short you are, doesn't matter how different you are. What matters is you live one life. There's a name in our lifetime that says YOLO, you only live once. YOLO, you only live once. If my daughter ever finds out that we're streaming every day, if I ever have a daughter, ladies and gentlemen, she better not work at the goddamn Pink Pony Club. But if she does, she better not be making $100 per day. She better be making $5 per day. For all of you watching around the world, this is Russian vodka. The clubs are owned by Russians. Shout out to everybody that came to USA. We're going to drink one more drink. Security. Thank you so much for being a member of security. Let's pour this up. For all of you watching, Karen Boo, $200 on the stream. Karen Boo, $200 on the stream. On the stream, we are officially at $253 on the stream. $253 on the stream. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. And for all of you watching that we watch these streams, Russian vodka is the best vodka in the world. Don't be blown away by other vodka. Here we go. Beluga. Shout out to April in the chat room. April in, here we go. Drinking some. Cheers to shout out to you. What a stream. What a stream on a Friday. What a stream on a Friday. I'm about to take off my shirt, but I don't want to take off my shirt. I can't wait. The future is here. This is 2025, the end of June. I think I want to have a shot. What kind of shot? Wait a minute, Tama. Wait a minute. I didn't finish this. Woo! I didn't finish this. Let's do this, baby. Here we go. For all the pink pony girls out here, let's do this all over here. Let's do it for all of you before I end the stream. Palms open. Boom. Here we go. One little sip. Here we go. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. Want a sip? I drink the rest of this. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for tuning in to the stream. You guys are awesome. Reaper officially signing out for everybody watching around the world. If you've been tuning into the stream, you guys are amazing. Don't forget to hit the like button for the stream. And for all of you that have been here from the beginning, thank you so much. Reaper officially signing out. Reaper signing out. I'll see you all tomorrow, Saturday. 2025 is a hell of a freaking year. Karen Boo, thank you so much, Karen Boo. $200. 200 and some. Damn, what a stream. Reaper signing out.